I'm kind of convinced that the author of this made this show to limit test how far weebs would go to thirst over an anime girl. Because they have made probably the most disgusting waifu to exist in the history of anime.
100%.
That scene where she's like, yeah, my breath kind of stinks. And you just like the fucking putrid breath just comes out. And I'm like, nah. I love drugs.
We can't start the program. We have to wait like 5 minutes before we get into
That's what we're talking about today.
No,
guys.
I know, but still.
I agree, Garn. Welcome back to another episode of Trash Taste Podcast. I'm your host for today, Joey, with the boys as usual, Connor and Garn, and today is another day where we get to talk about anime.
Yay! Anime Club.
It's another episode of Anime Club, and we have two shows that we're going to be talking about today.
Who chose this show, by the way? Because I'm pissed off that I had to watch this.
Why are you pissed off?
Why are you pissed off?
Well, we'll get into it, but I just want to know who's responsible for this. Who do I need to be angry at?
The patrons.
Fuck the patrons.
Yeah, I think this time around, both of the ones we'll be talking about today were picked by you guys over on the Patreon, and you can always recommend us new stuff to watch if you join us over on the Patreon.
I would say this time they picked one show that is currently airing.
Yep.
One of the more talked about shows, or will be, I think.
so.
One more niche pick that was still popular, but definitely not one of the more discussed anime.
What are the shows?
All right. Well, the shows are the currently airing one, with currently 2 episodes out as of us recording this episode, is Chainsmoker Cat,
Yanineko.
And then the other one is, I believe, did it come out this year or last year?
It came out this year. Came out beginning of this year, I believe.
Yep.
It was...
Cosmic Princess Kaguya.
Cosmic Princess Kaguya.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Highly requested
by
the patrons.
So I guess let's start with the currently airing one, which is Yanineko, Chainsmoker Cat. I don't know about you boys. I think this show is brilliant.
What the fuck is what I have to say about this show.
Yeah, it is.
What the fuck?
It is an absolute what the fuck show, but my God, what a
Who approved this?
What a nice breath of fresh air.
How?
Well, it's actually the opposite, Joey. It's actually the opposite.
I'll tell you what they're breathing, Joey, and it's definitely not fresh air. Okay. It is this is basically fucking Train Spotting, but anime edition with cat girls.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yep.
That is the best way I can describe this.
That's a brilliant way to describe this.
I mean, they reference Train Spotting a couple of times in the opening.
They reference a lot in the opening.
Yeah.
This is an interesting show. Do you want to explain episode 1 maybe? I don't know how we... I mean, literally the first scene.
Yeah.
I feel like if you know within 2 minutes if the show's for you.
Yeah, so basically the premise is it's set in modern day Japan where I guess Japan has these anthropomorphized cat girls who are living in the society of humans. And our main character, whose name is Yanineko, or Yani literally meaning cigarettes, I believe. No, Yani is like the tar. That's the word.
Oh, isn't it like Yanni and Laurel?
Who do
you hear?
So Laurel Cat for the dub. For those of you watching the dub. So she is a cat girl who is living in a pretty despondent, very poverty-ridden modern day Japan, where she lives in this really crappy one-bedroom apartment, has no job, no money, and she is a serious chain smoker, as the title of the show might suggest. And it's essentially her daily shenanigans and a collection of short stories of her trying to do anything and everything she can to get that next cigarette hit. And all of the characters that join along the way are just as filthy and disgusting as she is.
Yeah, I mean, let's start off with episode 1 first, because I think there is a escalation in episode 2 that I want to get to.
Yeah.
Episode 1 already set the scene pretty well about the kind of show you are about to get into. I mean, it's funny. I got into this and I was just like, "Oh, this is weird. Cat girl addicted to cigarettes. Is this going to be like?" I'm surprised it's got greenlit, you know. And then by halfway through, I'm just like, "Damn, this is the best anti-smoking campaign I've ever seen in my life."
I was like, it makes smoking seem so gross.
I've seen some people on the internet that are like, "Yeah, I might get into smoking off this." I'm like, "Did we watch the same show?"
It's like I only want to get into smoking when I see like Mads Mikkelsen smoke.
Yeah.
Like when I see him smoke, I'm like, he's kind of the worst person to smoke because I think it looks really cool.
Yeah.
And then I see this and I'm like, Ew.
Yeah, Cowboy
Ew.
Bebop and
Yeah.
Great Pretender are the shows where I'm like, smoking looks cool. This
Yeah.
is not that.
Yeah, I mean, it starts off, and all I remember is you see the scene of like her, like just like chain smoking cigarettes, and you see her room, and like one fucking side of this room, and you're like, man, Asmongold's gonna watch this and want to get his life sorted. You know, I'm just like, what is this? What is the absolute state of this room right
Yeah.
now?
But
And-
I will say though, the literal opening scene to the first episode is the most beautiful unboxing of a cigarette box I've ever seen in my life. Like they over animated this shit so hard where I'm just like,
bro, why does this look so good?
it is so well animated and so well directed.
It is actually one of the best looking shows I've seen this season.
Yeah.
And it shouldn't be.
It should-
It shouldn't be.
Isn't the first scene like she's like trying to find a cigarette or something in her room, and then the landlord comes in and is like, "Hey, bitch, can you pay me?" And then
Oh yeah, and then she's in the middle of changing, right?
she's in the middle of changing, so he sees titties.
Yeah.
And then he's like, you know what, never mind. And then it cuts to this is like within like 20 seconds of starting the show, by the way. Then
Yeah.
it cuts to a scene of the landlord fucking beating his meat, going, why does this shit turn me on? Ah! And he's like beating it. And then it cuts back to her where she has like, I don't know what this is. I've never heard of this, like nicotine shits, where
Yeah.
she's like, you see a full stream of shit coming out.
Yeah.
And they show it all. And you're
Yeah.
like, this is the grossest
that's
thing.
That's why you like it.
That's why he likes it, because it's
She
shitting.
shit herself
She
in
keeps
like
shitting
5
herself.
minutes.
Just like me for real.
She literally just shits herself in 5 minutes. Yeah, they show the stream of shit, which I was like, fucking.
Yeah.
I was surprised with. I was like, okay.
Yeah, it was kind of like, I mean, to be fair, I'm glad they did it, because it's like, hey, this is what the show is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Turn it off now if,
Yeah.
if this is too much.
Yeah, if you cannot acclimatize to the show within the first minute, then just turn back now.
Yeah.
Basically. Yeah. But yeah, then there are some other very hilarious is the only way I can describe it scenes where like she finds some change in her house. She goes to the combini to buy a pack of Mevius, pack of cigarettes.
Surprised Mevius actually greenlit their
Yeah, I was
like
surprised.
brands
Yeah,
on this.
right?
I was
Like
like,
they straight up show the brand of cigarettes, which is
Yeah.
kind of crazy. And then as she's walking home, she does this like beautifully directed fucking unboxing. You know, she does this whole thing of like, you first have to pull 5 cigarettes out, and then you have a little space there to perfectly fit 100 yen lighter inside of it.
Yeah.
And it's perfection.
Yeah.
And then as she's holding these 5 extra cigarettes, she trips, and a bunch of the cigarettes get stabbed into a piece of shit that's on
more
the side
shit.
of the road.
Yes.
And so at first she's like, well, fuck, at least I got the rest of the box. She then turns around and goes, dead ass says, if I just chop the bits off of it, it's still good.
Oh, bro. Brother ew. Brother ew.
Brother ew.
Brother
It is so disgusting.
It's so gross.
It's so depressingly disgusting as well.
Yeah.
I'm kind of convinced that the author of this made this show to limit test how far weebs would go to thirst over an anime girl, because they have made probably the most disgusting waifu to exist in the history of anime.
100%.
Like that scene where I can't remember if it was at the beginning, but that scene where she's like, yeah, my breath kind of stinks, and you just like the fucking putrid breath just comes out, and I'm like, nah, I'm good, dog. I'm good. That shit stank,
Yeah.
man.
But
they keep showing her tits.
yeah,
They always show her boobs.
Yeah.
because I have to remind you that there's like a 1% potential for waifu material there.
Yeah, I mean, I thought the first like 5 minutes were like amusing. You know, there are a few things where I'm like, wow, this is pretty shocking. And it's kind of like this kind of shock humor. And then the 5 minute mark hits, and then it just kind of gets depressing, if I'm being honest.
Yeah. So I guess the part of the show where for me it went from this is hilarious and disgusting to actually this is kind of awesome is the end of the first episode. So throughout the first episode, you kind of acclimatize yourself to the situation that the main character is in, where it's like she has no money, and any money that she can scrounge up isn't used to like better her life, but rather just to get that next nicotine hit, right? But the part where I think it started to get quite interesting was when Imoko, Yanineko's little sister, gets introduced. And she's, I guess, still living at home or whatever it might be, living a normal life. And, she is aware of Yaniko's situation, but also is not supportive of it. Like she obviously, still loves her sister and wants her to better her life and quit cigarettes and stuff like that. And the part that sold me on this show was near the end where Yaniko has this dream where she's at the doctor with her sister and the doctor's like, yeah, so you have lung cancer. Shocker. You have 5 years to live. And, you got to quit cigarettes now.
Mm-hmm.
She wakes up from that in a fit and calls her sister up, kind of crying and like lamenting over like, I'm going to stop. I'm going to quit smoking. I'm going to do it for you. I don't want to like make you sad anymore. And I think like that part really sold me because like I know people in my personal life who are or were very incredibly heavy like smokers and who lived in, levels of poverty, maybe not to that extent, but very similar. And, who kind of felt like their life was just over. Like there was no way out. There was no light at the end of the tunnel kind of thing. And, I think the show like very subtly does a really good job of like not only exposing the fact that there are people in Japan who do live a life like this, but also for how for a lot of them, they use they abuse substances and they become cigarette addicts and they become drug addicts to kind of mask away the pain of their life situation, and how very few of them, even with like family members who are there to potentially support them, kind of push them away in some regard. And I think like the end of that first episode was really nice because it kind of sees like even for a little bit this like very serious moment of where Yaniko kind of comes to terms with like how fucked her life is and how much she's dug her own hole, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, that whole scene ends with her just like lighting up a cigarette anyway.
Yeah.
But I think even for a little moment, it was quite cool that the show actually even touched upon that in some way, in a rather serious way, right?
Yeah, and I think that is where I hope the show is gonna go towards. Maybe like a kind of like message about addiction and substance abuse in general, or just like a kind of like how addiction can ruin a life, which is why I hope like I got to the end of the first episode and I was like, damn, I actually like genuinely just want her to turn her life around.
Yeah.
Right. This is sad, man. This is depressing. Which brings us to kind of like the second episode, which I thought the first episode was wild. The second episode fucking ups the ante by like tenfold, man.
Yeah.
Because it tackles one thing you rarely get to see in anime. And that's hard drugs.
Yeah.
That is hard drugs.
So we're introduced to Yaniko's neighbor, who was another cat girl, who I think... Yeah, Masako, but Yanineko refers to her as Yakuneko. Yaku, for those of you who don't know in Japanese, means hard drugs. So the name speaks for itself. She's like, fuck, I need some cigarettes. She sees the smoke coming from her neighbor's place, and Masako is like smoking a cigarette.
Yeah.
And Yannineko's like, give me that. Takes a hit and she's like, is this really a cigarette? And she's like, this is definitely a cigarette. Don't ask me.
I really loved the animation style when they were like cutting between that to
just like
let the viewers know that it is hard drugs.
Yeah.
Hard drugs, but
they don't say it out. They don't say it explicitly, right?
Are they allowed to in Japan? Are you allowed to depict that? I actually don't know.
I mean, they did depict it, and I think that's where the whole joke of like, it's definitely a cigarette, guys. Don't ask any more questions kind of comes from.
It's a special herbal cigarette.
Yeah, definitely.
That gets them weird. And actually, one thing I forgot is I want to shout out the voice actress of Yanineko.
Yeah.
I don't know how she does it, but her coughs sound so fucking realistic. Yo, when she hit that blunt, I was like, how did you get that cough so accurate?
That's another thing about this show is that not just Yanineko, but all the voice actors are way too good.
Yeah.
Like they're way too convincing for their separate characters.
Yeah.
And that like, it just seems like it seems like such a real performance. It's like they were in the recording booth and they were like, take a hit of this cigarette before you record your next line.
It was so convincing that I was like, are they method acting right now? Like, what's the deal with this? Because that cough sounds far too convincing.
I imagine if there's like, someone in the staff who's working on the show is like a heavy smoker and they're like, hey, what would you do right here? What do you?
I mean, knowing the anime industry,
Yeah.
there's probably a lot of people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. I mean,
Yeah.
there's a lot of people who smoke in the industry, so it's not surprising. Wouldn't be surprising.
Yeah. And then I thought that part was already fucking crazy when they introduced, her smoking crack. Let's be real. We know what it is. And then literally the next scene, Yaniko walks into Masuko's apartment and she's just straight up shooting up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
And I was just like, oh, okay. I thought the furthest extent was like her smoking it.
Yeah.
Now we're actually seeing her shooting it up.
Yeah, because we have seen we've seen weed before depicted in anime.
Yeah.
It's rare, but
Yeah.
we've seen it before.
I don't think that was weed though.
You don't?
I don't think
first
so.
one?
I thought it was
that was
weed.
weed.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah, she got like bloodshot eyes.
Yeah, but any other drug can do that to you. Not that I
What
would
are you,
know.
the expert? What are you, the expert here, Joey?
Joey.
Not that I would know.
I'm pretty sure it was weed because it was like rolled. If
Yeah,
it's
it was
crack,
rolled.
it's like a pipe.
Yeah.
You can roll it up.
Roll up
Who
crack.
the fuck rolls
I've
up
never heard
crack?
anyone rolling up crack.
I don't
No.
know. Whatever
I mean,
it
look,
is.
as the crack inspector here, I think
I just assumed it was crack because the next scene she's shooting it up.
I thought that was heroin.
I mean, she was shooting up something.
She was shooting up something. I don't know what it was.
They never explicitly say it in the
Yeah.
show. But
It was just in generic brown vials.
It
So-
was, yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know exactly
Well-
what it was.
Well,
but
they didn't actually say the name of what they were like smoking and
Yeah.
shooting up.
Yeah.
But I assumed the first one was weed.
Yeah.
And the second one was heroin or
or something.
something
yeah.
else.
Peptides.
Peptides.
She looks maxing. It's not weird.
Ozempic. She's looking after a figure.
It was quite funny though that Yaniko didn't really seem to give a fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was
She was
like,
like, anyway, can I have some cigarettes?
yeah, I was like, that's cool. That's cool. So, cigarette?
Yeah, and it was super surreal just to see actual like hard drugs depicted
Yeah.
in anime, not just as like a like a community thing. Like these characters are actually like shooting up,
Yeah.
and it actually like made me think: what is the reason that we don't get to see like depictions of this in anime normally? It's just because this would never be greenlit under normal circumstances.
I think it's just because manga authors and just authors in general probably don't have a lot of experience to derive off of to write about it. You know, 'Cause
I believe wasn't this author have some experience or something with this? Or
I
not?
wouldn't be surprised if this author, I wouldn't be surprised if like some aspects of this show is based off of the author's actual real life experiences.
There was something. I didn't fully read the article, but there was something. Maybe I should find it real quick.
This episode is sponsored by Vessi. Boys, you should know this by now. No introduction needed, really, but Vessis are the favorite things we like to put on our little tootsies. You know why? Because they're great for any time of the year. Rain, sleet, snow, or shine, they're covering our tootsies.
I could be mistaken here. Are those the Weekend of Chelsea's?
They
joints?
are.
Are they waterproof with Dynamax material?
They are.
And they've got a nice little heel loop so you can take them off easy and off, easy on. Sorry, I'm getting
Oh my
I mean,
God,
they're
Connor.
right there on the front and the back.
And dare I say, are they lightweight construction?
Absolutely.
So
So
they're
light.
easy to pack alongside any other packing you might need to do.
I mean, you can
It's
flatten
so
them
light.
if you need to.
and
Oh
dare
my
I say,
God.
are those breathable, lightweight material?
Yes.
Now, look, there's a reason, boys, we've been wearing Vessis for 6 years straight, as long as the show's been going,
Yes.
because they are our daily driver. They
Absolutely.
are. No matter where I'm going, I know the Vessis are going with me.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
I can go anywhere in the world. Any weather, they'll fit. Any occasion, your wedding can't, they'll be there. It doesn't matter. I'm wearing Vessis. You need to wear Vessis too. They are the best.
Whether I'm traveling or spending the day around town, these are the shoes I always end up reaching for.
Yes, sir.
They've made my busy days a whole lot easier. If you're interested, you can get 15% off your Vessis at
15?
vessi.com/trash taste with free shipping covered with 30-day hassle-free returns and a 1-year warranty.
Oh my God. Get yourself some Vessis. Link in the description. Thank
Buy
you to
Vessi,
Vessi
buy
for
Vessis,
sponsoring
buy Vessi.
today's episode.
Buy the Vessis now.
Back to the show.
Buy them now. Buy them now.
I mean, there's another anime that's coming out sometime soon, which kind of follows along the same trajectory as Yanni Neko, Jimoto Saiko.
I've seen the trailer for
Yeah.
that one as
What-
well.
Which is like, if you thought this show was insane, Connor, Jimoto Saiko is going to be even more insane. I
Yeah,
feel.
it's just cute anime girls do hard drugs again.
Yeah.
And they do coke and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And
The trailer literally has people like fent folding.
yeah.
It's kind of crazy. I'm really looking forward to this one. The trailer alone sold me on this show.
Who's animating this one again?
Mappa.
I was like,
yeah.
Studio Mappa?
Yeah, Mappa's doing this.
Animating cute girls. Like, I know we've run out of ideas for cute girls do cute things.
Yeah.
But my God, this is, if there's one thing that I know about anime fans, is that you slap a cute girl, anime girl doing it, and it's gonna sell them on it.
Yeah.
This is. I said in my stream when I reacted to the trailer for this. This is like the start of a new genre of cute girls doing gang shit. It's just cute girls just doing the most like heinous shit that normally would just not be explored in any way whatsoever in Japan.
The author for Yuri Neko is like anonymous.
Oh, okay.
Like a pen name.
Yeah,
I imagine.
I know.
For good reason.
I know though. I did see an article though that with Jimoto Saiko, the author has said that a lot of what's in this show is based on her experiences. So and that's the thing, right? Is that like I think that's what like shows like Yannineko does such a good job of is like really bringing to light this pretty terrible and heinous side of Japanese society that little to no actual other art mediums or articles or what have you actually cover or even recognize is a thing and is like a lifestyle that people are unfortunately living through in day-to-day times. And it does have that like veneer of like the cute girls, or like in the case with Yannineko, like the anthropomorphized cats and shit like that. But like I think more shows need to be able to like talk about it, because I think it's important to like understand that kind of shit exists in Japan.
Yeah, and I think we are kind of seeing this. I like, this is all conjecture, but I'm pretty sure shows like this can only get greenlit because we have international companies entering the anime space.
Yeah.
Because both shows are Netflix shows.
Yes.
Both shows that we just talked about. Because I do not see a world where this goes into a normal TV anime production committee and they're like, yeah, let's greenlight and cute anime girls do hard drugs.
I don't see Terebi Asahi being like, all right, put it in the 2 a.m. slot. Banger.
Like this covers topics which I think is important to cover, and I do think, based on at least the first episode of this, they do not make this lifestyle look glamorous whatsoever. Which is what I was afraid of. That they would just kind of like
glorify it,
glorify hard drugs and slap cute anime girls on it. But I do think it is turning out to be a show about addiction.
Addiction and like poverty and like loneliness and all of these like societal issues that Japan unfortunately struggles with.
I mean, every country has it to some extent.
No, absolutely.
And if they say they don't, you're being lied to.
Exactly.
I thought it was quite interesting. I mean, I was disgusted, but at the same time, I feel like I'm supposed to be disgusted. Like when you see someone living like that, your first reaction should be disgust, but then it should also be like, okay, how did they get in this situation? How someone living like that, or someone addicted to smoking or whatever, they're no different from you or I. It's just something, a couple of wrong choices ended up snowballing, and that could be any of us. And so I feel like sometimes when you see it, or conversation around the show, people are like, it's so disgusting, I can't watch it. And it's like, well, I mean, this is like probably I have no doubt someone's dropped like their drugs or something and shit and then fucking taking them. This is like, you know what I mean? Like,
addiction makes you do
like
crazy shit.
I think it's like, in some senses to not want to watch it because it's so gross is understandable. But also at the same time, I think that's the whole point. And, in real life, we are uncomfortable with these things.
Yeah.
When you don't see people living like this in real life, you get, you're not used to it. It seems impossible and gross because you don't know anyone. So I think it's kind of refreshing to kind of have something that kind of at least touches on it. Whether or not it will do a good job, and do I need all the titty scenes? Maybe yes, but I haven't decided yet.
It's the one salvation, I guess, out of all the disgusting shit you see in the show.
I just like,
It's just like crazy to see a girl having a stream of shit followed by seeing her tits. And I'm like, I just don't know what to think about this.
And I just like imagine like the anime fans like fucking bloodshot eyes being like, still wood.
The vein popping.
It's just, but like it's like there are some films I saw, growing up that just put me off hard drugs for my entire life. Like I remember the first time watching, Trainspotting. First time watching Requiem for a Dream, and I'm like, this is the best anti-drug campaign like of all time. Even though it is.
I mean, you could just ask drug addicts.
Yeah.
I've never met anyone or heard of anyone who's like on heroin. He's like, dude, it's fucking awesome. Like, you should start. Like, every one of them, you always ever any see an interview or anything like this,
Right.
like, don't ever fucking do it. Don't do it.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, those are the guys and girls who are off of it now.
Yeah.
But like, I've
Yeah.
talked to heroin addicts when they were doing heroin, and they were definitely like, "You should try it." And I was like, "No, thank you. I'm okay."
There's a it reminds me of this like YouTuber. There's a YouTuber who's like a drug reviewer,
Yeah,
and he's like doing tier lists of all the drugs.
I think I got recommended.
I think I've seen that too. Yeah,
I was like, what?
it's like tier listing every drug I've ever taken or some shit.
Yeah. I was like, this is bold. I mean, someone's got to do it.
Yeah.
Someone's got to put that information out there.
You know, sometimes you go on YouTube and you just see an unskippable title, and I think it
Yeah.
was like tier listing every drug by how much they ruined my life or something like that.
Yeah.
And I watched the entire video, to be fair, because
Yeah.
I was curious, and I was like, this is great, because this is the on the ground journalism that TV will never give you. But also, it was like such a great. Yeah, so great to actually hear like the actual human experience of like what these substances can do to a person. And you know, I hope the guy's doing better now, since he clearly has gone through a huge journey in life, and he seems like he's on a better path. You know,
Yeah.
hopefully.
I mean, like, you know, admittedly, like one of my like favorite kind of guilty pleasure content to consume is like trip reports that people have of like when they do hard drugs and shit, because
Yeah.
I don't have the balls to actually do it myself. So the next best thing is to like hear the anecdotes of someone who was on it. And you know, some of these like trip reports I've heard on like salvia and like all these other like insane drugs just makes me not want to ever touch that stuff.
Yeah.
And is the best anti-drug thing that you could possibly like. I remember there was one where like there was a trip report of some guy who was on salvia, and he was like, I lived as the letter K for 50 years. And he just like went on this like whole diatribe of like how he's just like, he tripped so hard that he thought he was the letter K for 50 years. And in reality, he was lying on his bed for 15 minutes. And I'm like, that sounds like, why would you ever do that? That sounds like the most terrible thing on the planet.
That's like living the Inception movie.
Yeah.
You know,
Legit.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And it's like, you know, it's interesting to hear, but it doesn't make me want to be like, oh, okay, word, let me try it, you know?
Yeah.
And, you know, I feel like that show, and, you know, I feel Yanni Neko is that. And, you know, since we've been referencing Trainspotting so much and how many references they make to, on Trainspotting in the show, I really do hope that eventually this show also kind of goes in the same direction as Trainspotting, where, like, it starts off, you know, with, like, all the cat girls, like, you know, being addicts of all sorts of different things. And then eventually something happens where over time they kind of learn to come out of it and, you know, hopefully a happy ending, but...
Yeah, can we talk about the opening? Why does the opening go so hard?
Go so hard.
Why the fuck?
So hard.
There's like, there's quite a lot of references.
There's like 30 or 40 minutes.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think they went like the Chainsaw Man route, and they're just like, okay, we're gonna go full Hollywood with this, but just add cat girls. I'm like, fuck, man.
The song is a banger as well.
Song is a banger. This is like cinematic. It's cinema history.
Yeah.
Why is this being made for a show about girls addicted to drugs? You know. You know, it's it's. Do you know what I thought watching this show? I was like, damn, is this Watamote's final form? Do you know what I mean? It's like,
well, like what? Like if what the hell's her name? Kuroki like grows up.
Yeah. Is this like the time skip of like what happens in Watamote? Because I remember watching that and I'm like, okay, Watamote. You know, fucking throwback. I remember watching that and I'm like, I don't know why that got so popular, because this is just like the like peak girl failure at the time, except she wasn't like a cute girl failure. She was just fucking cringe.
She was just
bruh.
a failure.
Yeah, she was just a failure.
You know what? With Watamote, I don't know how I sat through that show, because that was easily one of the most painful anime watching experiences I ever had.
I've not watched the show.
Have you not watched this show?
Watamote is...
This was everywhere.
Wait, no, I do know
You
the show.
definitely know it if you see
No,
it.
sorry, I do know that.
Yeah. Also has a banger opening.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I know
This
the
show.
Yeah, I saw
Yeah.
You
it.
might not have seen it, but you've definitely
I
seen.
watched like 2 episodes of it, like way back.
Yeah. It's it's just basically one girl who just fails and cannot stop failing in school. Basically.
Yeah.
I remember the show was quite popular.
Yeah. This
It
show was like
very, very popular.
Yeah,
I
very
think
very
like
popular.
Gremlin girls are normally pretty popular.
Yeah, I mean, like, look at like Umaru.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's gremlin
True.
as fuck.
True.
Yeah. It's just like that. She just like me for real, kind of like.
Oh, she eats chips and drinks Coke. That's me for real, dog. She like video games. That's me.
Yeah, I mean, what started this trend? I swear, it's like the first time watching Lucky Star and having like a fucking
but I don't know. Like the difference between like Lucky Star and like Watamote, for instance, is that like, yeah, okay, Lucky Star, like they were like Konata was like otaku as fuck, but she wasn't like a loser. You know what I mean?
But it's like the evolution, right? Because I swear, like, there might have been some anime before this, but I swear, for me, Lucky Star was the first one where I'm like, oh, they just took a fucking neckbeard and turned it into an anime girl. Oh. And then you see like that evolution from there. It starts with Lucky Star, and they need to get like more and more of a failure. We go to Watamote, and now we're at Chainsmokers Cats, where we're just gone to hard drugs.
Maybe it might have started maybe around like when like, I don't know, Welcome to the NHK came out. Or something like that, because he was also kind of, he wasn't a neckbeard, but he was kind of just a lonely loser. But that show kind of took itself more seriously in that sense of, actually tackling loneliness in a little bit more of a serious way than, say, what Watamote or Yanineko is currently doing.
Is the manga concluded or is it still ongoing?
For Yanineko?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's probably still going? Yeah, it's still going.
Oh, still going. Okay, interesting. Because I think like, there needs to be a turning point, I guess, for the character.
Yeah.
Like, what is going to be? I wonder what the thing is that's going to make her turn it all around.
Yeah, I mean,
what rock bottom is she going to hit in the show?
I do hope this doesn't stick to just comedy, because otherwise, I think it would lose its edge.
Yeah.
Because there's only so many like shock animation bits you can do.
Yeah.
Like there's only so many streams of shit you can look at before you feel nothing.
Yeah, that's true.
I
mean, based off the Mal list here, there's still quite a bit of characters we haven't seen yet.
Yeah, I know Cindy has already read the manga.
Oh, really?
Because of course she has.
Yeah.
I can't remember what she's said about it, to be honest, because she was pretty shocked first time she read this. But it's weird. This season we have 2 anime that is focused around smoking. And one show will definitely get you into smoking, and one show will definitely get you out of smoking.
Well, the other show will get you into smoking?
Smoking behind the supermarket with you.
Yeah.
Does that one make you want to smoke?
I watched the first episode.
Search it up, guys. Search it up.
It's definitely more enticing than Yanineko, that's for sure.
I don't know. Whenever I see these shows and like, maybe it looks good, but then whenever whenever you actually see people smoking in real life, you're like, damn, it doesn't look that good. Because people don't look like Mads Mikkelsen in real life.
Yeah, exactly.
No, but the entire premise of this one is that old salaryman has a hard day at work, and there's a goth girl that hangs out at his convenience store who is just smoking. And
you had me at goth girl going, don't worry.
And it's just an old salaryman who just vibes with this goth girl behind the supermarket, behind his local combini. And the little twist within episode 1 is that he goes to this convenience store because there is this like cashier who is just like, his little angel, his innocent angel, and this cashier and her smile brings brings the brightness to his hard-working life, but he doesn't know that this cashier is also the goth girl that he ends up smoking with as well. And yeah, if this is definitely a smoking ad, because you're like, damn, all I need to do to find a goth girl is spark up a cigarette.
You want to pull a goth baddie, buy a pack of Mebius, and you're good, brother.
Yo, with the leather jacket and oh man,
yeah.
Isn't it like that? There's like a Kurzgesagt video that's like why you should smoke.
I
think there is. Yeah, because it's like I think it's like great clickbait because you're like, what? Why would they say that?
Yeah.
And then you click on it and you're like, they do actually talk about the benefits of nicotine, but then they also talk about the horrible side effects.
And they're like, here's 30 minutes of why you shouldn't.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was basically Chainsmokers Cats.
I'm gonna keep watching this because I am interested to see where it goes and how much potentially grosser it could even get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I have
And
no idea.
What more topics are they going to tackle? What more drugs are they going to do?
Yeah, what are the other cat girls going to do?
You know,
It'd be interesting if they, try and because an actual thing in Japan is once you are kind of in poverty, it is very difficult to get out of it just because of all the bureaucracy, and there's not a lot of support for it.
Yeah.
So it'd be interesting to see how they handle that.
Yeah, I really do hope that they tackle the more social issues in Japan, like poverty, like addiction, stuff like
in
that.
the first episode, she tries to work, right?
Yeah.
Like, I was just like when it came out.
She does like a day job.
Just a day job, but obviously her struggles with smoking makes it very difficult for her to actually just fucking work.
Yeah.
yeah.
Which she should have just gone into construction. She would have been fucking perfect for it.
She's probably not built for it.
Yeah. I mean, it was like seeing that fucking Boogie documentary of him like trying to get a job,
What job can you do? I'm a convicted felon.
Don't search me up online.
Don't look at my
I've got all these
name.
health issues.
Yeah, I've been arrested. I'm probably on a sex offenders list. Maybe.
Yeah, but he does shrooms in that doc. He does shrooms, and then he like changes.
Oh yeah, he has like an ego death, right? Or whatever it is.
so.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I no, because there was a third character that gets introduced, right?
Yeah,
At the end of-
Hamiko.
Yeah. What is her vice? Is it
Her
like
vice is
She just seemed to be shitting herself constantly. So just being Joey, I don't.
well, she's like
Oh, yeah, they do make
she's like a streamer, right?
they do
She's
make
a
her
streamer.
piss herself? I
Yeah.
completely
That scene was so fucking weird. There's a scene where she's like, "I'm a VTuber. I don't piss," and then they're like, "What are you talking about?" And so they go, "All right, time for the vibrator attack." And so they hold her down while Masuko vibrates her foot on her area, to lack a better way of describing it, and vibrates it until she pisses herself.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if that's how that works.
Yeah, I don't know if that's how that works
know.
either.
And then she's pissed. So she then jumps on Masuko's face on the area where she's pissed herself. It's fucking weird. It's so weird.
I know.
And then she goes to change her name
Oh yeah,
to like
that's right.
Angel.
Yurufua Tenshi.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's Yurufua and then it's like an asterisk and then Tenshi. Because I guess in this world, the cat girls don't have surnames and you have to register with the local government to create a surname for yourself so that you can be more acclimatized to society. And so Hamiko, being the fucking chuni that she is just like, I'm going to change my name to Yurufua Tenshi, which is like the Yurufua is like the light-hearted angel. But she puts an asterisk in the middle of it. And then when she submits the thing and the guys are just like, yeah, we can't use symbols in the name. So what does this asterisk mean? And then
She's already left at this point.
Yeah,
to
she's
go
already
take a
left the
shit.
place. Yeah, to take a shit. And the guy's just like, well, it could mean something. Hey, doesn't that look like a butthole?
So ridiculous.
And so it's like, all right, well, let's just write her name down as Yurufua Anaru Tenshi.
Just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh, good to
Which
see.
is a play on words on loose arsehole. Yeah, that's why she's shitting herself all the time.
Is that why?
Yeah, yurui means loose.
Wait,
Which
that's
makes
so
it
good.
all the more funny. I know comedy is subjective, but also this show is fucking hilarious. It's very, very
Good
funny.
to seeing them tackle the top 3 social issues in Japan:
Yeah.
hard drugs, cigarettes, and VTubing.
And VTubing.
just top 3 addictions in Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see what the other characters' vices are.
Yeah, I'm guessing there's going to be some kind of like gambling addict. And I'm going to guess like
Yeah.
gambling. One of them is going to be into like gambling or something like that. Even though it's like illegal in Japan, there's going to be some kind of. I feel like that's a big vice.
Maybe like a sex worker potentially.
Yeah, I don't know. I at this point, it's made it clear that nothing is off the topic for the show.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
Yeah.
let's see what you got.
Convicted felon. Who knows?
convicted felon.
Maybe
Maybe
one of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is a straight up murderer. But yeah, very interesting show. I'm definitely gonna keep watching it.
This episode is sponsored by Shopify.
Boys, one of the biggest events in your life could be starting your new business. But we know how hard it is. We know how much grind that takes. Maybe you don't even know where to start, guys. But luckily, in the Big 2-6, we have a tool like Shopify to help you get started.
Shopify's templates and AI tools get you a stunning site up and running fast, no coding needed. Shopify checkout means more customers actually buy, and returning ones can do it in a single click. And if questions come up, and they most certainly will, Shopify's built-in AI assistant Sidekick is ready to help them build, troubleshoot, and keep moving. And because Shopify handles the setup and checkout, you guys have more time to focus on growing your business and the tools to do it. Shopify powers millions of businesses worldwide, from household names like Mattel and Gymshark to small businesses just getting started.
All you need is the idea. Shopify handles the rest. So start your free trial at shopify.com/trash. Start your free trial at shopify.com/trash.
Back to the episode. But let's talk about the other show, or I guess film, that came out earlier this year, Cosmic Princess Kaguya.
Yeah.
Something a little more wholesome.
This is
Sure, Kaguya Hime is the Japanese title for it.
yeah, so this is a movie that came out earlier this year, and it's on Netflix, and it's by Studio Colorido, which have done a lot, like some other, they've done other films that names are escaping me right now.
What have they done?
Did they do the Cat film, or was that something else?
They did Burn the Witch.
Oh yeah, they did Burn the Witch.
Yeah. The Nakitai Watashi o Neko.
Oh yeah, that's the other.
That's
film.
a beautiful movie too.
That's
I've
the
seen
other film I've seen from them.
There's some Pokemon too?
Poketoon.
Oh. What is that?
I don't know.
Poketoon.
I've never seen that before.
This is Pokemon, right? Oh, it's like...
it's a kids' TV.
that's
Yeah.
cute.
thing. Oh, that's cute.
But this is basically a modern retelling of, I guess, the tale of Princess Kaguya.
Yep.
Which is a famous Japanese folklore that
One of the oldest, if not the oldest, Japanese folklore
ever
written.
Like how famous is this in Japan? Does everyone in
Very
Japan know
famous.
this?
Yeah, this is one of those like folklores that you hear about when you're in like kindergarten, elementary school kind of thing. Because I don't know. I mean, I learned about it when I was a kid, along with all these other ones. I didn't know it was like the oldest one. But I also kind of know about it as well because of the Studio Ghibli adaptation.
Yeah, that was my
the story
only
as well.
that was my only exposure to this folktale,
Which was also a beautiful film.
Yeah, very, very beautiful film.
Yeah.
But they took this kind of like traditional tale and they modernized it by adding VTubers, Vocaloids, and League of Legends.
Yep. And idols.
And idols as well. You know? And
All of modern day's vices.
yeah, and I did not know how they were going to get all of these mishmash of things to work, but they somehow did. This was a fantastic film.
Yeah, this is a really good movie.
I really, really enjoyed this film so much.
I cried.
I also cried.
I cried a lot.
Yeah.
You cried?
Yeah.
I mean, I definitely got emotional. I can't remember if I cried or not.
I shed a manly tear, definitely.
You shed a manly tear?
It was one of when you have one of those days where you're maybe feeling a little susceptible to a crying show.
Sure,
Yeah.
It was one of those days, so it
yeah.
just got me.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
got me.
I mean, the thing is, you could kind of tell what the story beats of this is going to be because they essentially spell out the folktale right at the beginning.
Yep.
Right? You have this baby that gets sent down from like the moon or something.
Yes.
And she, there's a person that gets this baby from a tree, I believe.
Bamboo shoot.
A bamboo shoot. But in this version, they get it from like a lamppost. And the baby, I can't remember, finds their place in the world, but of course she's part of the moon. She's part of the moon people.
Yeah.
God, I sound like a fucking
The moon people.
I sound like a fucking Alex Jones right now. She's part of the moon people. So eventually she needs to go back.
Yes.
Right. And
Yes.
surprise, surprise, that's kind of what happens to this iteration of Kaguya as well. But the big difference in this one is that how can I break down the different elements of this one, man? She does get adopted by Iroha, which is the other main character in the show. And her and Kaguya share a bond together. They share a bond together. They live with each other, and eventually, midway through the film, there is this big idol, like a virtual idol, an AI idol
Yachio.
called Yachio, right? And she starts a tournament. I'm saying this out loud. This sounds so fucking wild. She starts a tournament for streamers,
Yeah.
right? And whoever can grow the most within this period of time will perform with Yachio in a concert, in a VTuber style concert, and she will collab with them.
Yeah.
So what happens is Iroha is a gamer, and Kaguya wants to win this tournament.
Yeah.
So they enter this tournament, and there's this other rival team in this other rival streamer team in this tournament. And they, in the middle of this film, they duke it out in this League of Legends style game.
Yeah.
It is just League of Legends.
Yeah.
It is just League of
They
Legends.
got 3 lanes, towers, and a base.
Yeah, exactly.
It's best of 3, which
best
is weird.
of 3.
Three.
Yeah.
It's weird, bro. You do not do best of 3.
Yeah, exactly. They duke it out. And of course, Kaguya, surprise, wins, and they perform with Yachio. And then that's when the emotional side of the movie happens, when eventually she has to go back to the moon. And I won't spoil the ending because there is a pretty big plot twist that happens.
Yeah, I was a little like, for a second.
Yeah.
And I had to do a little Google just to make sure because when you're like, is that what I think happened? And I had to do a little bit of a Google
Yeah,
to make
it
sure.
does get a little bit. It does kind of go into like Kingdom Hearts territory of like confusing plot lines.
Yeah.
But yeah, the emotion is still there, and like because you've been sitting with Iroha and Kaguya this entire time, like literally since Kaguya was a baby up until she's like a fully grown woman, and them living together and them coming to terms with one another and their personalities and stuff, and making working together through these like impossible trials to finally collab with Yachio in this like big dream that Iroha had because she's such a massive fan of Yachio. It was very emotional. And I was not expecting to get emotional over it, but I definitely did.
Yeah.
Also because the movie just looks so good.
the movie looks beautiful.
Looks and feels so good.
Like, I didn't go into this movie signing up for epic gaming scenes, but
a full game of League.
yeah, but like the action scenes looked incredible.
Yeah.
The concert scenes looked incredible as well. A lot of the concert scenes is like Vocaloid songs. So one of the most famous renditions is "The World Is Mine."
Yeah.
When
I heard that, I was just like, oh!
yeah. Honestly, I was never into Vocaloid, so I kind of missed that train.
Yeah.
But even I know that song.
Yeah.
Right. So it's kind of just like, it's almost like, watching a Shakespeare story, but adding all these like modern internet elements in it. I'll tell you what it reminded me of. It gave me the vibe of Summer Wars or something like that, where you have these like wild elements, with like on the online culture and internet culture.
Yeah.
But you are having like a very, very human story underneath that.
That is
as well.
true. That's true.
And on top of that, you just add Doomed Yuri, which just
Yeah, when you guys said they had a relationship, I was like, they're gay.
yes.
Yeah.
Well, I know, but
Well, it's implied gay.
Yeah. It's like anime gay.
implied?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
It's
does that mean, implied?
It's like anime gay.
What is anime gay?
Just
Because they can't be gay?
really good friends.
It did take me 20 minutes to be like, hold up. Wait a second.
They're not just roommates.
I don't hug my friend for that long.
Look, there is like different levels of like gay girls in anime.
I was
Yeah.
like, is she a groomer? she raised this kid. I mean, it was a day. I mean,
It's okay. There's like full on like Yuri, where like the girls get into a relationship and they like kiss and everything like that. There is that level. This is on the spectrum of the girls are like, I love you, and it's the audience is like, as a friend or more.
Yeah.
Like, the
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean by
it's the
that?
constant.
Yeah.
No, I obviously, like, I'm just messing because it's quite, I don't know. It feels like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like frigid love. It's like virgin love. Like, it's, there's this softness to it. That's very sweet and endearing.
I do think though it was done in a very tasteful way that I think helped with the emotions, especially because I feel like if that relationship wasn't there, I don't think it would have been as emotional in the ending, right?
Yeah.
And if it was like a guy and a girl relationship as well, I feel like the story would have gone in a very different way as well, which may have done better with the story, maybe worse, I don't know. But I actually quite liked the Yuri elements of it, and I think it added to the emotions quite well. personally
Yeah.
speaking.
No, I enjoyed it. a lot.
Yeah.
It was really fun. I didn't think I'd be watching a Yuri thing. Not because nothing wrong with that.
You're like,
I
what?
just-
You watch it. You're like, what is this utter woke nonsense? They tricked me into watching.
I came here for music, not woke.
I can't believe the liberals tricked me into gay anime.
It's just look. Let's be real. I don't search the Yuri category and watch it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like
It just happens sometimes.
I just find myself there.
It just popped up on my feed.
I was going to give this a 5-star, but I got to 1-star this shit. you know?
No. It's 6 stars now. It's 6 stars.
Exactly. But yeah, it's this kind of like we see this a lot in modern anime, or at least like I feel like this is a more modern trend where it is like it is clearly Yuri, right? But it's like the historians will say they were roommates kind of Yuri. You know? It's they don't explicitly get into like a relationship or explicitly display their like upwards romantic intentions, but there is definitely a connection, and they do definitely use the word love in this, you know. But you know, it's love can be interpreted many ways.
Strictly platonic.
Like I love you boys as well.
Yeah.
You know, I love you boys.
Yeah.
Right?
Does that
That's-
make us gay? Maybe.
How long are our hugs?
Yeah. I love my fellow homies. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the biggest thing that worked about this is the relationship between Iroha and Kaguya. That is the emotional core of this, and everything else is just very pretty flower dressing on top of this nice Yuri pie that we've gotten. That was a sentence I just said. But yeah.
I got what you're saying.
Yeah, if you liked Doomed Yuri, which I fucking love.
What is doomed Yuri? Is like a
It's a Yuri relationship that doesn't end up working out in the end.
Yeah,
society stops it.
Well, circumstances.
Society.
Circumstances.
Society.
Yeah. Do you not like doomed romances?
No, I do, but they break my heart, man.
That's what
that makes them great.
That's what makes
No,
them
I
great.
know because it's real too. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's real, bro.
And it's just like they clearly, the thing that makes it work is that you clearly know that this is a doomed Yuri, because you're like, guys, this is the folktale of Kaguya. She's gonna leave, and then the main character is called Kaguya, guys.
Yeah.
Oh my god, what is gonna happen? And yeah, doomed romances and doomed Yuri, doomed romances in general are just like one of my favorite genres, because I kind of like I'm a sucker for heartbreak. There's too much wholesomeness in the world right now. I my mental health is doing too well, so you know. Every so often I like to
I want to see people suffer.
every so often I just
Vicariously.
I just like to make myself suffer.
Yeah.
But by the end, this relationship between the two characters just grows and grows, and you have this very, very human connection between these two characters. And it's kind of like heartbreaking when you know the scene is coming, and then it eventually does come, and that is when it gets emotional. And I would say that the ending. Should we talk about the ending?
Yeah, we should.
If we should have like a
audio
slight
listeners, we are
warning.
going to spoil. So
Yeah.
I don't know when we'll stop spoiling it.
Yeah, so-
we will in about 10 minutes, probably.
So, you know, all in all, fantastic film. You should watch it. I think it's my favorite anime film this year so far.
It's the only one I've watched this year.
Yeah, same. I think it's the only one I've watched this year
I'm trying
so
to think
far.
if there's been another film I've watched
No,
this
the
year.
last anime film I watched was Chainsaw Man, but that was last year.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, this is, I mean, the only other film I'm going to watch this year definitely is an Madoka film. Also Doomed Yuri as
Oh,
well.
yeah.
Also Doomed Yuri.
We're eating so good.
Yeah. But honestly, if you don't want to be spoiled, highly recommend you watch this film. Even if you are not into Doomed Yuri, it is just a heartbreaking anime, a very emotionally resonant anime. If you like Belle, if you like Summer Wars, and having this very human story on top of some fancy internet stuff, and adding Vocaloids and VTubers and all this kind of like internet culture to the mix, highly recommend this film.
Yeah.
So the ending. Right. Time travel.
Yeah. That's what I was saying about
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts shit.
What the fuck, man?
I don't know how to feel about it. It kind of threw me off, and I had a bit of a time to think about it and if I like it or not.
Yeah.
And I don't. It's I.
It's I thought it was an interesting choice to make
I
because
don't hate it.
I don't hate it, but I don't know how to feel about it.
I think it's like, when Shakespeare wrote that shit, he committed. You know what I mean? And in some senses, it feels like an additional twist to
What do
kind
you
of
mean
like,
by that?
brother, when he had a dark story, it didn't end. It was never going to end well.
Oh, you mean like once he was dead, he was dead?
Yeah, there was never any like, but actually.
And then Hamlet came back.
Yeah, Hamlet actually was pretty happy in the end. No, it's like there was this kind of, I think with these kind of romances where, obviously there is a whether you should bring back the romance, the partner. Yeah, it can work. I just don't know if this is the way that I liked it. I don't know.
I mean, there was a clear point where the film could have ended, right?
Yeah.
Kaguya went back to the moon, and
Yeah, I was fully expecting the credits to roll then.
yeah, and Iroha kind of got on with life.
Yeah.
Well,
you know?
I actually did close it because they have a fake Netflix screen.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right.
And I was watching on my phone.
That's right.
And it looked like the fake Netflix ending screen.
Yeah,
So I
yeah,
actually
yeah.
went off it.
And then you realize there was like 40 minutes left of the film.
Yeah, and then I realized, because, whenever I watch anything, especially films, I'm like really mindful of how long they're going to be.
Yeah.
So I know around what time I'll be done.
Yeah.
And so I was like, that's weird. I closed it and I looked at my phone. I was like, that's weird. I have like an hour and a half left on the flight.
Yeah.
There should be more. So I went back and I was like, wait, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It's like the fucking, that fucking Arkham Asylum where the Joker bricks your Xbox scene.
Oh, yeah,
It was like that. I fell for
it's
it.
a fourth wall break, yeah.
Yeah, so I fell for it. And that's probably maybe where I think maybe it should have ended. I don't know. I'm really torn. I'm really torn because getting more of a good thing is not bad.
Sure.
But at the same time, it's like, I don't know if I like the twist. Should we say what the twist is? I mean, we should.
Yeah, I mean, Yachio is Kaguya, just a much older version of Kaguya, because Kaguya found a way to go back to Earth after she was sent back to the moon. But she was, when she found a way to get sent back to Earth, she was sent back in time.
Yes.
To basically, I guess,
The beginnings of humanity.
the beginnings of humanity, lived through the entire history of Japan, which I guess is where the traditional tale of Princess Kaguya came from, which is what it's implied, which I thought was cool.
I like that part.
That was cool. And then she's eventually just living this entire life waiting to meet Iroha again.
Yeah.
And she eventually does, but Yachio is just a different person now after living thousands of years. And it's kind of like a bittersweet ending. Where Iroha gets to meet Yachio again, or Kaguya, but it's not the same Kaguya that she, I guess, fell in love with. And
and then what's interesting is that there's a time skip where Iroha grows up to be this like scientist that like creates like what I can only describe as like what I can only describe as like a homunculus.
Yeah.
To like put Kaguya inside of the body that she grew up with, or something like that. It got really confusing near the end.
I completely forgot about that.
Yeah.
I also forgot about that.
You forgot about that?
That's a weird thing to add.
Yeah. I wasn't expecting the time skip, and she's like, I'm gonna bring her back.
It's just like when you want the medium rare steak and they just cooked it a little too long.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, we didn't need that.
Yeah, I just like it. It really did make me think. We talked about this in the previous podcast. It really did make me think of the Genrobuchi quote, where it's just like, people don't want poison in their media anymore.
They want the antidote.
It almost felt like they went, okay, I was like, okay, we're going sad ending. No, we're going bittersweet ending. Oh no, we're going happy ending.
Yeah.
And I was just
it felt like the movie was like clawing itself to the good ending.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like just trying everything that it can to be like, we're going to make sure that by the end of this movie, you're going to be feeling good about yourself and everything you just watched. And it's like, I don't know, man. I was content with the sad ending.
Yeah.
Look, I mean, you say it's like, it is sad, but at the same time, that's life, man. You got to move on sometimes.
Facts.
Sometimes you have to go back. Sometimes you got to go back home. Sometimes you have to say goodbye to parts of your life.
Yeah,
that's real.
Yeah,
and I as an adult, I kind of prefer it when they kind of showcase that kind of brutal kind of honesty that is life.
Yeah,
life
the reality.
is not fair.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I know it's escapism and all that stuff, but there's a reason why the story was probably written the way it was originally.
Yeah.
and I like it a lot, but it should have just committed, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I enjoyed, like, I still think this is a fantastic film.
Yes.
It was just like,
It's still like an 8.5 for me, by the way. Out of 10.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah, it was just like, the ending didn't leave me dissatisfied or like, I thought it made me think it was a bad ending. It just left me confused. Because I was just like, I don't know how I feel about this, because I went on kind of like an emotional arc in the last like part of the film alone. And I was just like, kind of like conflicted on what emotions I'm meant to feel after this. Because
go ahead.
it didn't feel like it was going to have like a fully happy ending when I first watched it.
Yeah.
And I kind of was just like, oh, okay. It kind of sorted itself out. It wasn't as bittersweet as what I wanted to be, because I love a good bittersweet ending. But especially now that you remind me of that fucking android-esque scene
that's a weird
at the
addition.
end, I was like, oh, okay. Everything neatly wrapped up.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do think there is I don't know, I feel like, am I crazy? Maybe you can disagree with me. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on this. I feel like lately we've been getting a lot more stuff that like feels like it needs to give like an epilogue. Like I feel like a lot of media is very wanting to
Like they're kind of...
after the kind of the main plot point happened.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, guys, nah, it's all good.
Okay.
like they're kind of like afraid of like open-ended.
Yeah, I
endings.
guess Mudan, this is where we can stop the spoiler discussion, because
Yeah.
I guess we're going into a wider topic right now.
Sure.
Yeah.
But do you have any examples?
I'm trying to think of now, because I feel like I'm just quoting. I made it the fuck up, but I just feel like
I'll think about it while
I feel like I've had a lot of experiences recently where it has ended, and then there's 20 minutes left, and I'm like, okay, no, I get it. You wanna tell me everything's okay and it all worked out, but I feel like this is like a swing from prior, where like in the 90s and early 2000s, you just got shit that just ended in weird ass fucking places where they were like, it's fucking over, and you're like, it's over there.
I like the epilogue though. I
like epilogues because they make me feel good, but I also recognize that sometimes the story should just end.
I feel like, there's two ways to go about this. I feel like an epilogue brings closure, and sometimes some series and some movies desperately need it, and some maybe don't. But I feel like this feeling of closure is different from the feeling of happiness.
Yeah, I guess so.
Because it's about it. I feel like, especially in long-running series, right? A lot of anime in the 2000s, in the 90s maybe, it kind of just abruptly ended, and you didn't get that epilogue afterwards, right? You didn't get that closure after seeing all of these characters go through this journey, and then the main plot point ends, the main conflict is resolved, and then it's like, okay, story over. And I'm like, no, I want to know what happened to these characters. I want to know, kind of like, for my own kind of like satisfaction, how do these character story ends, right? It
should satisfaction be like the number one factor there in that decision of whether the characters, all the loose ends need to be tied up? Or
personally speaking, some of the best endings in just any literature or media are the open-ended ones, where you're left with more questions than answers, and it's up to the interpreter to try and figure out, or not necessarily make a headcanon, but kind of pick up all of the loose ends and kind of theorize on like, maybe this happened or maybe this happened. And I feel like open-endedness is a great way of also kind of giving the consumer the freedom to create their own epilogue, right? In whatever they might see fit. And I feel like that adds to all sorts of different levels of satisfaction, because not all close-ended or like epilogue-filled endings are the ones that people want necessarily, or the ones that they
depends
envision.
on what they've set up, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I think like Lord of the Rings, like that is an example of like something where I want that ending, that quintessential feel good ending.
Yeah.
And then, I guess
because I guess like with Lord of the Rings, it's like you've gone on this like grand adventure, and you've been with these characters all this time.
And also both, to the first two movies make you feel like there's going to be a pretty concise ending here, one way or another.
Right.
And I'm wanting that because of the way the story's been given to me. Whereas like something like Dune, where it's like weird as fuck, I'm not expecting to get an ending that gives me any kind of closure or makes sense, right? And I almost wouldn't want that for a story like that. I think it depends on how it's done. I guess in this kind of story where it is kind of so blatant that it's going to end sad, I guess that it could be subversive that there's a happy ending. But in a sense, it's like, I don't know. I don't know if it's earned.
Yeah, I mean, I think another thing is that this is also a film as opposed to like some long-running TV shows. Like, for example, an anime you've watched recently. I'm very, very happy that My Hero Academia, for example, took the time out.
Yeah, that was necessary.
Like,
I think
after the big battle, which is normally when a lot of shonens ended, the big battle, fun battle happens, and it's just like, all right, the characters live their life. But it actually took the time out to be like, okay, this is what the characters are doing post this now.
Yeah, that's definitely necessary, I think, for a show like that, because you're following these characters for so long. You're with them for a very long time, decades.
Yeah.
And they're also school kids, so you want to see what are they going to do when they grow up.
Yeah.
And I guess that happens here somewhat, but
how do you guys feel about the post-credit epilogue? The fucking credits roll, and then you're like, Danny, the school teacher, got out of his hard drug addiction and turned his life around.
I am a hater of after credit scenes. I think they should be.
I'm not a big fan.
Be banned. I hate it. When the movie's done, it should be done. I think you're fucking me around. And
let's be real, in a cinema, I ain't waiting all that time to see an extra 2
it's
minutes.
that too. I mean, you're just pissing me about. Stop fucking pissing me about. Let me fucking go. Stop wasting my fucking time. Just finish the fucking movie. Stop being a coward.
Yeah.
I was talking about maybe like documentaries are a better like example of this, where you go through this documentary ends, and then you get like the text.
God is now still addicted to cocaine.
the text summary of where everyone is right now, which I swear they used to do for like movies as well, and they just stopped doing that.
They did. Yeah.
The last movie, I feel like I've seen it been done, like Ford and Ferrari, because that one was, I don't want to laugh. It's actually it's bad, but the movie just ends, and it like shows him driving off, and then it just the next frame is like a text that's like, he died in a car crash like 2 years later.
Oh my
God!
God.
It's so jarring that like I think about it now and I laugh because I'm like, it's so ridiculous that they like have him drive off because it's based on a real person.
Yeah.
But it's just they just do a fucking text thing. He fucking died in a car crash, and you're just sitting there like. What the fuck? It's just kind of crazy because you're watching this whole thing, and he's like the goat of race driving, and you're like, but it's that's the last time I can think of it happening. But that also wasn't a documentary. That was like a
biopic, kind of
semi-fictional. Well, retail. What was that kind of story based on true events? Where
like a biopic, right?
Is that called a biopic?
I guess so. If it's based off a real person.
No. What if it's like a story about, like, that movie about the plane, the 9/11 plane, the one that they like managed to like make it crash without hitting anything.
Yeah.
Right.
Is that called a biopic? I don't think so.
A biopic is a film that dramatizes the life of a real person, typically using
that's
the
more
actual
like
name. A dramatization?
Yeah, maybe a dramatization. Yeah, dramatization.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Probably a dramatization.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a dramatization, which I feel like is different because biopic I think is more following
one person,
a single person,
person or a group of people for whatever reason.
Whatever. I know exactly the genre you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, there's not that many. I can't think of many brand new documentaries that have made quite a big splash.
Well, there was. It's all like under this like biopic kind of like umbrella. The recent one not recent, but the one I saw recently was. Have you seen the McDonald's one?
Which one?
Supersize Me?
No, I think it's the. I think it's the founder.
Oh, the founder. Yeah, I've seen the founder with what's his name?
Wait, don't
say. Don't. I want to see his name. Fuck, what's his name? The guy who played Batman.
Ben Affleck?
No, he played old Batman.
George Clooney?
No, right before George Clooney.
Keep going.
Before George Clooney?
Yeah, before.
It begins with Val Kilmer.
Oh, Val Kilmer.
That was. He is not called Val Kilmer. Val Kilmer is someone different.
Who is it? Google it. The founder.
No.
That's him.
That looks like Val Kilmer.
Michael
Keaton.
That's what I was thinking. Fuck's sake. Fuck!
Can I search up a picture of Val Kilmer quickly?
No, I know it wasn't Val Kilmer,
Just so I
bro.
can, just
Yeah,
just
look
so
at a
I
picture
can
of Val
show.
Kilmer.
Fuck is Michael Keaton, bro. Both those people play Batman, right?
Michael Keaton.
Val Kilmer has not played Batman.
No, Val Kilmer played Batman.
Which Batman?
The one before George Clooney.
Did he?
I'm pretty sure he did.
Okay, well, that's Batman, the TV show.
Yeah, that's
That was Michael Keaton. You need to type in like Val
Look up
Kilmer.
Val Kilmer Batman.
yeah, Val Kilmer.
I
Batman.
swear he was Batman, bro.
Yeah, I swear it was Val.
Yeah,
Yeah, Batman
literally
Forever.
called Val Kilmer Batman.
Yeah, he's in Batman Forever with the Jim Carrey Riddler,
Oh,
the one
Yeah.
that
Okay, I was
everybody
mixing-
loves.
yeah.
I was mixing
Okay,
up.
I remember why. I don't
you know why? Because they were
remember
both K's, and I was mixing up the K's in my head.
Oh,
Okay, anyway, Michael Keaton, yeah, the founder, yeah.
Yeah,
that's-
yeah.
But that also loosely correct.
Loosely, yeah.
Like very, very loose.
very, very loosely correct.
Yeah,
I haven't heard of this before.
That was a pretty good film.
Yeah. It basically just, depicts the beginning of McDonald's and how Michael Keaton's character, Ray Kroc, takes this idea from the actual
McDonald. Dick and Mac McDonald.
Dick and Mac McDonald's and basically takes their idea of this, newfound idea of like fast food, a fast food burger joint, kind of like franchises it.
Right.
Takes it across the country and then takes over the company afterwards and kicks them out.
Damn.
So I really enjoyed it. It's a really, really good film.
Okay, might check it out.
It's an hour and a half, so it's it's nice. I miss hour and a half films when they just fucking get on with it and just tell you the goddamn movie.
Yep.
Sorry, 2 hours.
Okay.
Close enough.
This is one of the many movies I've seen based on just it randomly showing up on my YouTube Shorts algorithm, and I'm like, oh, I didn't even know they made a fucking McDonald's film. Did you remember this one? I didn't. I
just found out about it.
Yeah.
It's good. Yeah, I guess because there's a scene that always gets fucking shared on YouTube Shorts. It's the one where he like walks into the McDonald's kitchen. I know he said Burger King. I don't know. He walks into the McDonald's kitchen and they're like basically making burgers fast.
Right.
Yeah. They figured out basically assembly lines.
Oh, I
for
see.
burgers.
I see.
And he's like, "How fast can you make a burger?" They're like, 40 seconds. And he's like, "That's incredible. Can we scale this?" And then they don't really care for that. But then he's like, "We can do this." So that's what they.
Damn.
And then he also figures out, because there's another scene that gets shared a lot. Because you're not in the restaurant business. You're in the retail business, the real estate business.
Yeah.
And then that's the other scene. And then it's like those kind of shorts that play like the alpha music, so that like kids who are like learning about things for the first time are like, "No way, McDonald's doesn't make money from burgers. They make money from being fucking
What do you mean?
franchises and owning the land and renting it out and being fucking evil."
Oh my god, no way. Yo, alpha male right here.
Anyway, let's get a Big Mac.
Yeah. Highly recommend this. But,
Okay. I'll check it out.
I had McDonald's yesterday.
Oh, there you go.
This is
they're
how
in
did
your
you know this would
brain.
happen?
They've gotten you.
How did he know this would happen?
how often do you have McDonald's?
Maybe once every like 2 months.
That's
Yeah.
I used to have McDonald's a lot more when I was a kid, but I don't know. I don't know if
parents
it's
never gave it to me when I was a kid.
really.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was
I only
like-
got to have it for like birthdays.
No, I only got to have it when I was like with another kid and like his family.
Oh,
And
yeah.
they were like McDonald's. And then I would go home and tell my mom, like, "They gave me McDonald's. It's really fucking delicious." She'd be like, "I'm not giving you that filth." But then I think that made me want to actually eat it more when I finally got financial freedom and
Yeah.
choice.
Do you think McDonald's actually tastes good, or do you think it's something from our childhood that got implanted
It's
into us?
McDonald's. It's just this thing that, like, a McDonald's burger when you eat it.
Yeah.
It's not like delicious,
Yeah.
but it does the job. know?
What does that mean, though? What does that mean?
I
It
think
does the job.
Everything at McDonald's has like this taste that I can't describe to you.
Yeah.
And that taste, it's not like any like kind of flavor that I like.
Yeah.
It's this weird taste, and maybe that's been implanted in me from a kid.
Yeah.
But it's just this weird, comforting flavor that I can't explain.
Yeah.
It's the comfort.
And
right?
none of the other restaurant chains give me that feeling. And I
Right.
don't know why, because they've done something to me.
Yeah. Because I was
And
like,
it's that smell. It's that fucking smell.
I
yeah.
was thinking about it. I was like, if I never had McDonald's as a kid, have this like core memory of being like, oh, I get to have McDonald's today. Would I, if I tried it for the first time as an adult, would I still be like, damn, at a certain point, this burger is hitting Or
I'm
the
sure
McDonald's
if you go
hitting.
on YouTube, there's like a tribal people try McDonald's for the first time, some shit like that.
Honestly, I think when you've had like 7 beers, it kind of tastes godlike.
It does. But everything tastes godlike.
godlike. at that
No,
point.
no, not like this. It hits different.
Nah, I don't know. I feel like that is
Because in the UK, right? I don't know
Yeah.
if Australia has these. We had like kebab shops in the UK. They would do pizzas, and they would like
What?
Yeah, they. do you remember this?
Yeah, I remember this.
I don't know if they still do this.
And,
'Cause it's
and
been-
for some reason, they're all 2 for 1.
Yeah, yes. Oh my god, yes.
I don't know why, but every time you go to a kebab shop, they always have a 2 for 1
2 for 1
offer
on pizzas.
On pizzas. I don't know why.
Like a full pizza.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
a full pizza, and it's
Damn.
always 2 for 1.
And you would get it, and you were drunk, and the pizza just never tasted good. The pizza at every single kebab shop was just bad.
Yeah, but
Oh, yeah, because you're getting pizza at a kebab shop.
but I
Yeah,
feel
but what I'm saying is, like, I'm 7 beers deep, and it still tastes bad.
no. I feel like here's my theory. I feel like obviously things are gonna taste good when you're like piss drunk.
Yeah.
But when you combine that with familiarity, that's like the goal.
Facts.
That's like the golden like.
I've never craved like a burrito when I'm like
When you're drunk?
shit-faced. Yeah.
Yeah, but you didn't grow up with burritos.
You don't know that.
I know that. I lived in the UK. I know that. You think we can find it?
You don't know that.
We can find a fucking
You don't know
burrito
that, God.
place?
You don't know that. You don't know that.
But when you're drunk and you can have McDonald's or you can have KFC or you can have like fucking any of the pizza chains.
Yeah.
Not the kebab pizzas, but the
actual
big
pizza.
three,
I guess so.
Domino's,
I
Pizza
guess
Hut,
so.
they
I
always
guess it does hit.
it's that familiarity
Yeah.
that hits, and that's what you're craving.
It's
you
the
know?
guilt that tastes delicious.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I'm like, this is going to fuck me up, but right now, heaven on earth.
Because it's something about being drunk and craving food. You don't want to. You don't want to be like. You don't want to try something new. You're just like. Should we go to this random ass like burger joint? No, I want the dirty shit.
Yeah,
you
I want
know?
the shit that I know is going to taste
Yeah,
good.
yeah, exactly. So
That is so true.
I don't know. Maybe that's what they're selling. Maybe that's
They're selling you a memory.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Docudrama, biography. I don't know.
docudrama.
Oh, there you
That's-
go.
Docudrama sounds quite good, actually. I quite
Yeah,
like that.
there you go.
Yeah,
That's a better word for it.
It's like it's the same thing with like Coke and Pepsi, right?
Okay, I'm glad you fucking glad you ended it with Pepsi because I was like, what do you mean by that?
Between Coke and crack, both have a strong spot in my heart.
Have you ever tried craft cola?
I think you were going to say crack.
I have
Yeah,
tried
many-
craft
many-
cola.
many a
yeah,
craft cola.
yeah. Japan makes a lot of craft
Yeah,
colas.
Japan makes low craft cola.
Some of them are good.
Bro, it's that one thing where you're like, ooh, I'm having a craft cola. I will never have this again.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Where
it's tastes good, but it doesn't hit like a Coke Zero.
what the fuck did Coke do to make like whatever Coke is taste good? Because whenever,
Well, they put cocaine in it initially.
well, I assume we didn't have cocaine when we were growing up.
Yeah.
The other day I was thinking, I was like, who drinks Diet Coke? Like, I was genuinely trying to think
A
about
lot
it.
of people do.
No. Show me a person right now who drinks Diet Coke over Coke Zero.
Diet Coke over Coke Zero.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know a lot of my American friends prefer Diet Coke over regular Coke.
And I had this like conspiracy theory
Yeah.
where I was like, I think they're waiting for all the old people to die who like Diet Coke to phase it
Right.
out.
Oh,
What's
you
the
reckon?
difference between Diet Coke and Coke Zero?
It's the type of way that they make it.
It's
like,
the sweetener that's in it, right?
Yeah,
The sweetener?
Instead of sugar, they use like some kind of artificial.
Because who the
sweetener,
fuck
I
is
believe.
drinking? I don't know anyone who's like my age who's drinking Diet Coke still.
Yeah,
You gotta,
everyone's
you gotta grow out of that
yeah,
shit.
everyone's drinking Coke Zero.
No, I you know what I mean? I guess unique flavor and only uses aspartame. Interesting.
Yeah, I didn't know anyone who drank Diet Coke.
Right?
Do you like Diet Coke?
No, it tastes like ass.
Yeah, I don't like the taste of
tastes
Diet
so
Coke.
bad.
Yeah.
Okay, I think it tastes ass, but there is just something about that fucking you see the Diet Coke cup and it's that fucking gray color that you're just like, ugh. I don't need to drink this and I feel like appalled already. I don't know. Like the coloring of that just like really put me off it. And then
But-
Yeah.
I think also when you get used to drinking something, like when you get used to drinking Coke Zero, Coke doesn't taste as like good.
I can't drink full strength Coke anymore. Like full strength. Yeah. That's what I call it.
Bro's talking about it like it's heroin.
Yeah. No, like legit. Like after, because like my dad, drinks a lot of Coke Zero because he likes, bourbon and Coke. Well, especially when I was growing up. So we always had like a massive stockpile of Coke Zero in our house. And so every now and then, if I was a good boy, then he'd be like, all right, here you go. Here's a Coke Zero. Yeah. But yeah, after I got used to the taste of Coke Zero, I go back to regular Coke, and I don't know what it is. It's so much sweeter, and it's just so much more like viscous. I don't even know what the right word for it is. It just feels thicker.
Nah, you crazy. Coke will always be the king.
Really?
Yeah, Coke will always be the king.
No, Coke's only like the Coke's only good when it's like you get the glass bottle and it's fucking roasting.
Yeah.
That's the only time the Coke hits.
Glass bottle Coke does hit diff.
Like, yeah, it's very nice.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't drink a lot of sodas anyway.
No.
Yeah,
so when I'm drinking
neither.
when I commit to drinking a Coke, I rarely I'm like, I'm gonna go for the Coke Zero. Maybe if you drink a lot of soda, you're like, okay, I need the Coke Zero to off balance the unhealthiness that I'm drinking right now. But it's it's for me, drinking a soda is like going to McDonald's. I'm like, I'm committing to this.
Yeah.
I like tea too much, man. Tea's so good.
I mean, yeah,
That's like if I had to pick a flavored water, it's tea.
Oh, okay.
Because I mean, soda is just
But if you had to pick one soda, because I know all three of us
Pick
probably
one
don't
soda?
drink as much
Oh.
soda nowadays.
If I had to pick one, like one that I get a little excited about,
Yeah.
ginger ale.
My man, ginger ale is the goat.
Ginger ale's
I
the best.
I do like ginger ale.
Ginger ale is so good.
Especially, okay, wait, are you a spicy ginger ale guy or you like the smoother ones?
I like the,
Ooh.
the
I like the
spicier the
spicy
better.
I really
ones.
like the spicy ones,
Yeah.
but I think it depends for me.
When you can feel it in your nose. Ooh,
Yeah, yeah,
that's a good one. That's
I
a
do
good
like a
one.
good spicy.
Because in
ginger ale.
Japan, they like all the bars, I don't know why, but they always like have the glass bottle like Wilkinson's.
Yeah,
And they have like some that are spicy and that are not. And it's, oh my God, I don't know what about it. It's so tasty.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
This shit hits so hard.
How do you guys feel about root beer?
I like root beer.
No, I don't.
Yeah?
I don't
You don't like it?
No, I don't like that.
You don't like it?
That shit tastes like ass.
Nah, it's good.
Yeah, it's
man.
good.
It's good.
Well, I had a core memory as a kid where I went to the off license and I went there and I saw root beer and I was like, oh, beer, beer, and I had like 50 pence.
Yeah.
And I was like, I can get a can, so I got it, and I went to go and buy it, thinking that they would tell me, hey, you're not old enough to buy that, and they let me buy it. So I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna get fucked up. I'm like 9. So I'm like walking home and I crack this thing open and I try it and I just go, because also when I was growing up in the UK, we had something called, there was also, I feel like similar flavor-ish called like dandelion and burdock. Remember
What
this?
the fuck is that?
You remember this growing up?
No.
I know, because this was around at my time, so I know it was around at your time, God. Dandelion and burdock. I think it was.
Dandelion. Is it like
Dandelion.
a sassafras drink? Like
No,
root beer?
it tastes kind of like it.
A traditional British carbonated
yeah.
soft drink that dates back to the Middle Ages. Holy shit!
Of course, it's
They
the
were-
Middle Ages.
They were still selling this when I was growing up. It's not really sold anymore.
okay. It says it's comparable to sarsaparilla and root beer.
Yeah, this is like I remember trying this one as well and thinking it reminded me of root beer. I didn't like either.
Oh,
But yeah, this is like I think they still sell it in some places in the
is it
UK.
kind of like a ginger beer?
Yeah, a little bit like a ginger beer.
Yeah.
You've definitely seen this. This is like a UK thing, Gone.
I might have seen this, but I don't. This is not bringing
'Cause when I
back
was-
any memories.
You know when you're growing up and you talk to like when you're like 10 and you're talking to like 70-year-olds
Mhm.
and you wish you had like kept track of them more.
All right.
Because you're like, I bet there's actually so much interesting shit that I could have like heard if I gave a fuck. But
Yeah,
I'm 10
yeah.
and I want to play Pokemon.
Yeah.
And I remember they were drinking this all the time. And it was just like, yeah, people had probably grown up like World War II. Like they're like, this is the great snack.
Like my grandma used to make this shit at home.
Yeah.
What is your definition of lemonade in Australia?
Oh my God, this shit again.
Definite. Yeah. Well, I swear we've talked about this.
Have we?
I don't know.
Yeah, we had an argument with, I think, when Mouse was on.
Yeah, that Sprite is lemonade or
Yeah.
not lemonade.
Well, Sprite's not a lemon. Is Sprite a lemonade?
I always thought Sprite was
I
lemonade.
always
That
thought
the
Sprite was a
argument. But then
lemonade.
Mouse
Okay.
said, no, it's not.
Yeah, I don't know how the definition of like UK lemonade versus like American lemonade, I guess, got so different.
I don't know. Kai, you can back me up. But like in Australia, if you say lemonade, you mean a Sprite.
Yeah, sometimes they bring out Sprite.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
wait, you don't have like a specific definition of,
We got like Schweppes.
Okay, Schweppes.
Yeah,
When I think lemonade, I think
Yeah, there's like Schweppes lemonades and
Yeah.
stuff.
But then there's like cloudy lemonade too and stuff like that.
cloudy lemonade.
You don't have this?
I don't know.
We have this in the UK.
I don't know if
Don't
I've
tell me you
ever
don't
heard
know
of
this either.
I've seen this. I just it's somewhere.
Cloudy
It's
lemonade.
somewhere.
Yeah, that's also
okay. I
this
never
kind of
drank
lemonade.
this shit. This,
What? This shit was delicious.
I don't know.
I guess this would be the Australian equivalent to like Sunkissed, right? You know what I'm talking about, Kai? Yeah. Like I say that would be lemonade as well.
Damn, all this is
orange.
Well, there was like the lemon Sunkissed as well.
Oh.
Yeah.
Damn, this should make me think. What the fuck happened to Sunny D? Is Sunny D still around?
Yeah, I think it is still around.
I think it is still around.
Because I remember it was everywhere in the UK, and then I just woke up one day, and then no one was drinking it anymore.
Sunny D vodka seltzer.
We didn't have Sunny D in Australia, I don't think. Or at least I never drank it.
My parents told me like, if you drink too much of it, you go orange.
Yeah, I got that as well.
And I remember I was like, and I would then go to the supermarket.
Yeah.
And obviously, because it's the fucking UK,
Yeah.
there are girls that look orange because
Yeah.
of the fake tan. And I thought,
They're drinking too much Sunny D.
and I remember I told my mom once, I was like, I think she had too much Sunny D. And my mom was like, shh, shut up.
It's like, don't tell them.
Yeah. Do you remember when the UK went through this brief period where there was this ad campaign for Tango? I don't know if you had Tango in Australia.
This is also another British.
Yeah.
Google Tango. Tango drink.
Tango is basically like carbonated Sunny D, I guess is the best way I can.
Yeah, there was like,
Yeah.
I never drank the orange flavor, obviously.
Yeah, it was like-
I always drank the apple or the cherry one.
Yeah, it was like Fanta, basically.
Right.
And there was this ad campaign where they were trying to advertise like the taste of Tango. So the entire fucking point of this ad is someone has a can, and this like invisible Tango person who is like all orange comes along and slaps him in the face.
Okay.
And so what people would, and the tagline was like, "You've been tangoed." And what people
yeah.
would be, what
I forgot
schools
about-
would do is that yes.
Oh my God,
the one.
that's terrifying.
Yes.
Oh, it's banned.
It got banned because
All right,
what
audio,
happened?
audio listeners, we're going to play the commercial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're watching this commercial, and there is an invisible orange man coming along.
God, that's terrifying.
Yeah. And then he just drank the Tango, and he just gets fucking slapped.
The replay. Oh, why did it have to be like a weirdly middle-aged guy?
It's the UK, mate. And what happened is that all over the country, people would just start fucking smacking each other and just saying, "You got tangoed." So it just became a health hazard.
Yeah, that definitely seems like a schoolyard like fucking lick to do, you know. Get tango, bitch.
And I remember in the schoolyards, and not just the fucking schoolyard, probably the pub as well. People were just getting knocked out. And just calling it with the tagline, "You got tangoed," and so I'm not surprised that that advertisement got banned.
Man,
Back in the day,
that's hilarious. Good old times.
I need the toilet as well.
Do you have any iconic Australian ads that caused problems or permeated in society?
Cause problems. I'm trying to think. We had, like all the beer ads we had are pretty fucking iconic. Like I forgot which ad it was, but Kia Australia?
Zombie-proof.
Zombie-proof electric vehicle ads.
Well, but when you hear about these, like they would always take them off the air because it was like they got 80 complaints.
Yeah.
80 complaints, really? That's the metric?
Oh yeah, the hard solo shit. That got banned, didn't it? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, solo. Yeah, solo. I would count solo as lemonade, right?
What was
Yeah,
it, like
Solo is-
alcohol lemonade?
No. So originally there was just this regular lemonade drink called Solo, which was just regular, carbonated drink. And then someone was like, "Hey, why don't we put alcohol in this bitch and call it Hard Solo?" But I think what happened was they had to change the name of Hard Solo because too many kids were buying it thinking it was regular Solo, and they were just getting fucked up on it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why would the supermarket let them buy hard?
Well, no. I think
Solo.
it's more like that because they used to have it on tap at pubs and shit.
Oh, okay.
So the people who just weren't aware of it would like
Right,
look at hard
right,
solo, know the solo name, and go like, "Oh, I can give that to my kid," not knowing that it had alcohol in it or something like that. I know they had to change the name for it or take it off the shelves or something. But
Interesting.
yeah, the Solo Man, I remember that shit. You know, the Solo Man was my gym teacher.
The what?
The Solo, okay, so Solo, back in the, I think it's like the 70s or 80s, had this like long series of ads where there was this guy called the Solo Man who was like this like very athletically fit guy who like after a hard day of like doing sport and shit be like, end your day off with a solo, and then he'd like knock the solo back. That was my gym teacher.
End your day off with a what?
A solo.
That sounds like a wank.
Yeah.
I'm busy tonight, boys. I'm doing a solo.
Yeah, I'm doing a solo. Yeah, crack a solo. Yeah, there's Solo Man.
That was your gym teacher?
Yeah, that was my gym teacher.
Wow.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And crazy thing is, he was also my dad's gym teacher. He was a teacher for like 50 years.
Wow.
After he did these like solo ads.
Wow.
Yeah. Very
Damn.
weird coincidence. Only Australians will get that one. But yeah, Solo was probably the lemonade that we had.
Damn.
Yeah, dude.
Wow.
He was a beast.
You've earned the reward. Crack a cold one.
Crack a cold one.
Be a solo man.
Yeah.
Yo, I remember there's some ad campaigns back in the UK where I was like, would this fly nowadays? Do you remember Yorkie at all?
Yeah, not for women.
Yeah.
What?
It was like
that was
not
their slogan.
Yeah, that was their slogan. It was a chocolate bar, and it's
Yeah.
like not for girls or not for women. I'm like, damn, this
Why?
is because it's for the men, it's for the boys.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Yorkie bar, not for girls.
Yeah, that was their logo.
What? It was
the
on the
logo.
packaging?
On the
Yeah,
packaging.
Yeah.
Girls, can you handle it? What the fuck? Nestle, what are you doing, dog? Not available in pink.
To be fair,
Come on,
it
boys.
was always a pretty damn good chocolate bar.
It was pretty good.
Shame that the girls couldn't have it.
I feel like, obviously we've become a lot more health conscious. Is the Chocky bar meta still around?
What's the Chocky bar matter?
Like in the UK, I don't know if this is in Australia. It was just like a normal thing to have a chocolate bar with like your lunch,
Yeah.
right? Like that was just you'd have a chocolate bar.
Yeah,
with
like
it,
a
'cause of course
Snickers
you
bar
would.
or a Mars bar or something like that.
Yeah. And now
Yeah.
I'm like, it's kind of crazy.
I don't even remember the last time I had a Snickers bar.
I can't remember the last time I've had a chocolate bar. Like any kind of like bar.
I think the only time I ever eat chocolate now is if like I get it as a gift from like a friend who's like gone overseas or something and they've brought back some like chocolate or something.
Nah, every time I go back to the UK, I'm like just loaded up with this on the chocolate bars.
Really?
I love it, and I think it's because you're just missing the taste of good chocolate.
Yeah,
bars.
chocolate here is ass.
Yeah, it's not great.
I mean, you could get good chocolate, sorry, but like
Yeah.
what I mean by the chocolate here is bad, and what I mean by in America too, it's like the generic staples at the supermarket don't taste good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a regular bar of like milk chocolate.
the average chocolate bars you'd find in every combini are generally pretty bad or like bland.
Yeah. Also, they don't really do chocolate bars here, do they? It's more
like straight
like-
milk chocolate bars? Not really.
Yeah, it's more like little.
You got Ghana.
Yeah.
Ghana, is that the name of it?
Yeah, Ghana is pretty good.
I like the little choco bites you get in the little bag sometimes. Those are right.
Oh, like
the
mini one? Yeah, the Gabba ones?
cubes.
Yeah, they're
Those
pretty
are pretty
good.
decent. I've been known to dabble. Yeah,
Yeah.
Meiji.
The Meiji
yeah,
ones.
The Meiji one is very bland though.
Yeah.
It's almost like
It's not great.
What's the American one? Hershey's.
Hershey's.
It's
Yeah.
kind of like Hershey's,
Yeah,
really. I don't think it's
kinda.
much better.
Yeah, most of the time I have the Kit Kats, maybe in Japan.
Kit Kats
Not-
are decent.
Yeah, it's all like decent if I'm like super craving chocolate, but it's not like something I'm like, damn.
I usually just get the almond chocolates if I ever want any
those
kind of
ones?
chocolates.
Well, most companies have like the choco nuts too, like their own
Yeah.
brand. Like Lawson's has like
Yeah.
chocolate covered macadamia or whatever.
Yeah,
the
I
fuck,
just don't eat chocolate anymore. Like, not that I was ever really a fan of chocolate growing up or anything, but
Yeah.
even less so now.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know.
If I like I got gifted a bunch of New Zealand chocolate that was really good.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I would, maybe this is psychotic. I don't know if this is, but it was like a big bar, like a lot, like no way you can remotely eat this in one sitting unless you're trying to do something.
Yeah.
So I opened it all up and I fucking cut it all the squares into perfectly cut like little pieces. And I just put it in the fridge. Then every time I make a cup of tea, I just grab like 2 little squares. And I just
That's a very British thing to do.
That is a very British thing.
You know,
very good.
It's just having like a nice little snack with your tea.
You gotta
Yeah.
have like a little sweet with your tea because it helps make you appreciate the flavors of the tea
Oh, fair.
and the chocolate too.
Do you know what I think is an underrated chocolate bar? One of my favorites, Aero. Did you like Aeros?
No, I always.
You hated Aeros?
Brother, it's the aerated concrete of the
No,
chocolate
it's
world.
so good.
No, it's
Guys, search up
Bring up
Aeros.
Arrow. I think I know what you're talking about.
bad. It's the green and white bar.
No, it's the green and brown bar.
Oh, these.
Yeah. Did you have these in Australia?
We did have them in Australia. I did not like
No.
Yeah, because they're genius. Because they figured out how do we give you less chocolate.
Yeah.
But that's what's great about it. Not the less chocolate part. The part where it's just like because of the air bubbles, it's like not like the flavor isn't like too
I
much.
don't-
God, you're
You
getting
know?
scammed, bro.
Dude,
No.
dude, you are you are coping so hard.
This
because
is great.
This is a mid-ass chocolate.
This
bar.
is not mid. This
This
is
is mid.
so good.
Yeah, I wasn't
not
a big
enough.
fan
There's
of
not
these.
enough Aero love.
What's like the best chocolate bar in Australia? What's like the
what's like your staple
like
one?
from the store? Like not. I'm not talking like
From
a
the
bougie
store?
Like you go to an average Australian supermarket. What is the number one chocolate bar?
Probably
you're
like a
picking up?
Violet Crumble. Those are really
Oh,
good.
the Whittaker bar. I got
or
a bunch of the Whittaker
Cherry
ones.
Ripes,
Those are really
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cherry Ripes, Boosts, and Violet Crumbles were probably my
You got
favorite.
Boost too.
Yeah, Boosts were really good. Violet Crumble, I say, was my favorite. It's basically a chocolate covered honeycomb, and that's really really yummy. And Cherry Ripes too. I
I
would
always
say.
like Yorkie had some pretty damn good chocolate.
They did. They did.
Because it wasn't for women. The secret was misogyny.
Where'd you guys rate? You guys have had Beast Bar chocolate, right? Where'd you rate that in the tier list of chocolate bars?
It's not great.
It's like C.
Yeah, it's not
Okay.
great.
It's depressing because I do think it's better than the majority of chocolate bars available in America. When I tried it, I was like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, this is better, but also,
Yeah, but the standard's down here. you know?
yeah, I was like, damn, man, I'm sad that this is like on the higher end. If I like go to an American supermarket and I'm craving like a cheap chocolate bar and there's only like Hershey's available, I'm gonna get the Beast Bar.
It's not a Cadbury.
Yeah.
What's the price of? Can we Google price of cocoa beans? I think they spiked like crazy last year. I don't know what they're at now.
Yeah, I
But
heard
this-
at
I
one
remember
point they were
like-
pretty exorbitant.
It meant I think a lot of the chocolate bars. Maybe there's a graph like you can pull up or something.
$4.30 to $6 per kilogram.
Maybe you can pull up like a graph. Like,
Yeah.
start. There we go.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, they're pretty high still.
Oh,
Oh, wait, no,
shit.
that's like 1 year. They got a 10
Yeah,
years.
10 years.
Holy shit.
Wow.
2024, it spiked like crazy.
What the fuck happens in the 2024 and 2025?
Everybody ate too much
I
chocolate during
think
COVID.
there was, if I'm not mistaken, I believe there was a disease that was spreading around in one of the African countries.
Right.
Right.
Supply crisis.
Yeah, Ivory Coast. And then I think it dropped massively again because Ivory Coast, I think, flooded the market with cocoa, I think,
Oh.
which is why it
Oh, yeah.
dropped.
Cocoa swollen shoot virus disease.
Yeah, I think, there's a bunch of countries that got fucked up because I think it's Ivory Coast makes the most, and I think it's one other African country that also makes a lot. It might be Madagascar. One of the, it's like, I know that it's mostly Ivory Coast that makes like most of the world's chocolate. I think it's like 30 or 40%. I could be wrong. Something around that. Maybe we'll find out.
Let's learn.
Let's learn.
Let's gain some knowledge.
We don't need any Mudan fact checks today.
Ivory Coast dominates,
Yeah,
producing about
40%.
40% of the
Oh my
world's
God, I was
cocoa
actually-
beans.
I was
Damn.
actually
Wow.
You nailed that shit.
He did not make
It
it
was
the fuck
actually
up.
once for
Yeah,
us.
Ivory Coast and Ghana.
Ghana. Okay, it was Ghana, yeah.
There you go.
No, wait. Vanilla is Madagascar.
Is Madagascar, yeah.
That's what they make the most
Yeah.
of by far.
Yeah.
But I think some other countries are trying to get on their shtick, and they're like, "Hey, what the fuck?" I think South America, some country is trying.
Oh,
to,
really?
yeah, grow vanilla. But you know, vanilla is really weird, right? Like how they have to fertilize it. It still has to be done by hand.
Yeah, I've when we went to Madagascar, like
watched it?
we drove past a lot of like the vanilla farms and
They have to
stuff like that.
stick a needle in it to like. Yeah, it's really
Why?
odd. They have to like I guess make them touch tips because someone figured out how to do it, and it's still the only way you can like grow vanilla.
Oh, that's super
That's why
weird.
it's so expensive to get like actual vanilla.
Like vanilla pods.
Yeah.
Like fresh vanilla pods.
Yeah.
I will say, best vanilla ice cream I ever had was in Madagascar.
I mean, you'd fucking hope so.
Unsurprisingly,
Yeah.
You would hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that shit is fresh,
it was
man.
fresh as fuck.
That's so
They got a lot of
fresh.
cows in.
In Madagascar,
Yeah.
yeah.
They got a lot of
Yeah.
cows. How many cows they got in Madagascar? Google it.
I mean, I saw a lot of cows.
Now I'm just curious. How many cows they got over there? I mean, it's pretty big, right?
It's a huge country, yeah. How many? What are we looking this up? 9 to 10
What
million.
the fuck? Wait, what's the population of Madagascar?
9 to 10 million
9 to 10
cattle.
million cattle. Okay,
33
damn,
million.
that's a good
One
amount
in
of cows.
One in three.
One in three.
We get one cow between us.
Yeah. Yeah, hell yeah.
we settle in on the cows. Just invest in cows.
But sometimes
I
in
guess.
these, unfortunately, in poorer countries, they often export a lot of their food
Yes.
they make more money than selling it to people in their
Yeah.
own country,
Yeah.
which is a shame. I wonder
What age did you guys start becoming more health conscious? Health conscious.
Health conscious.
I mean, it's I think there's a pivotal moment in a lot of if you've kind of grown up relatively, I guess, normal body. I don't know, not to be like, if you're fat, you're not normal, but like a relatively like healthy BMI, right? Like,
Yeah.
I think it's when you first realize you can gain weight. Because I don't know about you guys, like, because obviously my parents was, making all my food.
Yeah.
So I never really had to think about what is the right amount of food to eat in a day. And then when you start doing it yourself, you're like, hold up. Maybe the tub of Ben & Jerry's a day isn't the right move because I feel like I'm getting fatter.
It hit me fucking hard because like all throughout my teens, my metabolism was so high that I would eat like, I've told the story on the pod. I used to eat like, a full fucking loaf of bread a day for lunch.
Yeah.
And like with like 6 sandwiches or whatever and not gain a single kilo. The point where it changed for me was, ironically enough, the first time I went to America to go and visit Aki while we were still in long distance. I was staying in Vegas for I think like a month and a half, 2 months. During that time, I gained 10 kilos because I was just eating the same way I'd always been eating.
Yeah.
I was like, early 20s at this point. I've been eating the same way I'd always been eating during my teens, which is, not exactly the most healthy way. And I was like, well, I haven't gained a fucking kilo since then, so I'll just keep doing it. And then my body was like, yeah, about that. Stop the metabolism. And then I gained 10 kilos and I was like, oh, okay. I have to be conscious of what I eat now. Otherwise, I'm going to fucking end up on TLC's My 600-Pound Life.
Bro, I hate that the body just does that. Like you grow up and you're like, I'm actually him. I got the metabolism.
Yeah, I have the metabolism buff until you don't.
Yeah, I'm him. And then just your body's just like, actually, your free trial has ended now. Your free trial has ended. You gotta
lock in.
You gotta pay the tax now.
Yeah.
But also, I think your tastes change over time. You come to, at least I think they should change over time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we all know the people who don't want to try anything new and always refuse to try anything, and they're like, I'm not gonna like it. And he's like, bro.
I mean, dude, when I was a kid, the only vegetables I liked eating was lettuce and cucumber.
Cucumber's pretty sick though.
Yeah, which are both just primarily water.
Yeah.
Every other vegetable I did not like. And then, when I started becoming a little more health conscious after my huge fat phase, I started eating more salads and I was like, you know what? Vegetables kind of yummy.
Fuck, age 30 to 40, am I about to get fucked up? Because I eat so bad.
I mean, like the moment where I really started to get health conscious was like around 29.
Damn.
Like only a couple of years ago when I started actually properly working out.
Oh, bro, do you know what I think is like one of the most evil human things in the world? Whoever the fuck invented serving sizes. Bro, I had this moment. I had a movie night with Didas and Emily, and we're all in like our kind of like our health phase, but we're having a movie night. So I was just like, I'll make some popcorn, right? And so I Google, is popcorn a healthy snack, right? So I Google it just in case.
Yeah, relatively.
So Kai, can you Google, is popcorn a healthy snack?
I would say it's relatively healthy.
I think
okay. So I see this.
Okay.
Right? And I see popcorn is an incredibly healthy, low-calorie whole grain when popped and eaten plain. I fucking skipped over that because what I skipped to was a 3-cup serving contains roughly 90 to 140 calories. I was like, oh, that's good. That's nothing. That's nothing for a snack. And so what happens is we have the American popcorn at home. It's the Kirkland. It's the Kirkland popcorn.
The one that comes like in the monolith of fat.
Yes. Yes. So what happens is I Google it, and then I have this in mind where it's like, this is American popcorn, so it's probably gonna be more calories than what Google is telling me. And I turn it over, and I think it says, I just see the number 140 or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
That one fucked me up as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Can you search up Kirkland butter popcorn?
Yeah, this I will say, this label is maybe the most deceptive one I've ever read in my life.
See if you can find a label.
Yeah, that one. That's the one.
Okay.
Yes.
Audio listeners, we're pulling up the Kirkland popcorn label. And it says
Holy shit.
2 tablespoons unopened. I guess calories 190.
Yeah.
No. So,
But it's a serving size, 2 tablespoons.
so here we are, right? I see like the 100, like I think even my label was less than this. I think mine was like 140.
Yeah.
So I see like the big 140, and I'm like, oh, this entire bag is just 140. So then I'm like, I say this to Didas, and he's like, yo, check the label again, and I'm reading this. I'm like, okay, so one serving size is 2 tablespoons, which makes about 5.5 cups popped. Servings per bag around 2.5 watts. I don't fucking know.
So it's basically it's 190 times 2, which is 380, and then you times that by 2.5. And that's how much is in the bag.
Yes, I realized.
So it's like 800 something calories.
Oh.
Yeah.
and me and Didas, who are a little bit inebriated at this point, we were just like, how many fucking calories? We were just like, I can't do fucking math right now. I'm like a few beers in, and I'm just like, how many fucking calories? I just see the fucking 140, and I'm like, this is asshole design times 10.
Yeah.
I was like, how the fuck are you meant to figure this out?
So it's like actually 5 times what it shows on the label.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. So it's close to 1,000 calories. Is that what you're
Wait,
saying?
no, 2 times 2.5
So it's 190 times
2 times
2, which is
2.5 is
380 times 2.5, right?
It says the calories, which is
2 tablespoons. Right.
which
Oh,
is 2
sorry.
tablespoons.
So it's,
or it's 1 cup popped. And
Okay.
1 cup is about 2 tablespoons is about 5.5 cups popped. And this bag contains 2.5. 2.5 what is not clear. Is it 2.5 tablespoons or 2.5 cups? You know,
so it says per serving is 2 tablespoons. So the serving size is 2 tablespoons. And in the bag, there's 2.5 of those.
2.5 servings.
Yeah, so you basically I got it wrong. You basically times it by 2.5.
This is
So it's actually like
That's so deceptive.
it's 400.
It's about 400-ish calories.
480, 475.
475.
Yeah, 475 calories. But the bad part about that is you're getting, I think, nearly all of your daily fats in that. You're getting like 80 or 75% of your daily fat. And you're getting like over half your sodium. But you're getting a 30 of fiber.
I just like this pissed me off so fucking much because this pissed me off
This
so
is like
much.
this is like why when I go to the cinema, especially in America, and they try to give me the oil butter to put on it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, no. Because I can eat way more if I don't put that on.
Yes. Yeah.
Because I am going to eat these calories. Make no mistake.
Yeah.
We're reaching the same ceiling here. I just need you not to put this on, so I can feel a little better about what I'm about to do.
Right.
I also found out recently that on Uber Eats you can actually order the cinema popcorn, and so that's been a bad revelation for me to learn. That's been a bad thing
in Japan.
And now you know this, so I'm sorry. Because it's pretty reasonably priced. Because it's like getting a taxi, you are getting a human taxi to deliver you popcorn, and like the bag is ridiculous.
Wait, hold up, please.
And it's like $15.
Come on, please.
That's expensive, but it's insane to get the taxi.
Okay. Please don't tell me you go on Uber Eats and order just cinema popcorn.
That's what I did, yeah.
Someone take fucking Uber Eats away from this guy.
Because what I was going to do was I was going to go to the cinema to get it and bring it back.
Brother, this is... I think this is more privileged than PewDiePie.
Yeah, that's insane
I think this is more privileged than PewDiePie having a fucking private jet for
The dog.
What?
for
No,
his
it
dog.
is not.
I feel like it's up there right now.
Because I had this.
I don't want this peasant store-bought popcorn.
No,
I
no,
need
no.
a
That
man.
is the most
I need a
privileged thing
chauffeur
I've
to
ever-
come and
Hold
pick
on.
up the cinema
Hold
popcorn.
on. Because I was going to go to the cinema to get it.
Okay, why didn't you?
Because it would have been like an hour round trip, and I was like,
Like that makes it better.
"What do you mean?"
Oh my god! I can't believe what I'm hearing right now.
Because I was like, I want this, and I'm willing to pay. I'm willing to pay.
That's the exact point.
Yeah, that's the exact point we're trying to make.
What's wrong with like the fucking Kirkland cinema popcorn? at that point,
I
man?
ran out. I didn't have it.
Oh my god!
Bro's like, throw money at it, it'll solve
I
it.
can't believe this shit.
Did
man.
it fix it?
Yeah, but at fucking what cost?
Nah, I
2,300 yen, Joey.
That's insane for popcorn.
I mean, you have to think about it. I'm paying for a taxi driver to bring me popcorn, Joey. I'm not paying for the popcorn.
That's what we're saying. It's fucking
I'm paying for
privilege.
well, actually, the guy biked, but I mean, like, you got to work out.
You're literally no different to like Sebastian. Go and get me some fucking popcorn.
Yeah.
Look,
Stop.
is it privilege? Absolutely. Am I ashamed of it? No.
Also, am I crazy for preferring the
No,
bagged
no.
popcorn?
Bro, no.
To
The
cinema
cinema
popcorn?
popcorn gaps all popcorn. Are you kidding me?
No.
Are you kidding me?
There's something about that fucking
Joey,
I don't like popcorn enough to know the
you are
difference.
so
Look.
dumb.
There's something about that smell when it's out the microwave and you just
It's
rip
fat.
open the bag.
It's fat. You like the smell of fat.
Well, maybe I do, but there's something magical about just that waft, and it's like fresh.
Look,
and
I'm
hot.
not saying it's not good.
Yeah.
But to sit here and pretend like it beats cinema popcorn.
I think it's better. I think
this
it's better.
is insane. Cope.
I genuinely
this is
think it's
insane,
better.
Cope. I'm gonna buy a guy to go and bring you some so that you can compare how dumb you are. I'm willing to pay for that.
It's part of like the ritual of the popcorn. You know, it's the smell, it's the waft, it's putting it out in the bowl and just having like.
It's also way cheaper and way faster.
That's true. That is yes.
Yeah.
yes.
So there's the benefit of that.
Look, do I know it's like 20x the cost? Yes. That's not the point. I wanted popcorn, Jerry, and I wanted the big fucking
Go watch a
bag.
fucking movie then.
Well, there's nothing in the cinemas right now.
Oh my god.
I already watched everything that was out, so I was like, I don't want to watch Toy Story 5. I don't, you know?
Yeah.
And I refuse to watch Mandalorian and Grok. I'm not doing it. So I was like, I'll watch, what did I watch? I watched Sheep Detective.
What's that?
It's an amazing movie.
Did we talk about this in the show?
No, but it's a really good movie. It's a whodunit. And it's got a star-studded lineup.
I've definitely heard the name of this.
It's really good.
Oh, yes, I have heard
yeah.
And I was like, I want to watch
Yes,
the
yes,
Sheep
yes.
Detective, but
Right.
I was currently
Hugh Jackman's in it.
What was I going to say? I wanted to watch something in the cinema, but yeah, no, there wasn't anything. So I wanted to watch this instead, and it was really fun. Recommend it. It was a great time.
Okay. Yeah, I have heard good things about
If you want a
this.
fun, very lighthearted, you know.
You watch Toy Story 4?
No.
Yeah, don't.
Yeah, well, I heard it was ass.
It is ass.
And also, you
it
know,
completely ruins Woody as a character.
yeah, I think we spoke about this.
We did. I think we did speak
because
about
I
this.
liked how 3 wrapped up, and I didn't really
Yeah.
care for the cash
Because a
grab.
lot of people have been trying to sell me on Toy Story 5. Because apparently it's good, I guess.
Yeah, but everyone said the new Minions movie is good. Everyone has said that.
What's
to me.
what's the Toy Story 5 rating, Kai?
Okay,
what
let's
is
compare it to the new Minions movie rating too.
What?
Toy
Toy Story 5 on
What do we do?
IM
Which website are we taking?
Okay, well, we can take all of them.
I think
Yeah.
Letterbox is fair.
I
I think Letterbox ratings are
I'm an
pretty.
IMDb kind of person.
IMDb
but
is so woke.
You're just throwing words together.
Okay, let's rip a.
Okay, we can all agree that Rotten Tomatoes is the worst. Though.
It's useless.
Yes,
Rotten
Rotten
Tomatoes-
Tomatoes is the worst.
Rotten
Yeah.
Tomatoes.
IMDb 7.5, apparently good. What's Toy Story 4? For comparison?
I think it's worse, right? Oh, it's about the same.
What? Am I getting
Well,
gaslit here?
IMDb is better apparently. Letterbox is lower though. See?
Yeah. Am I
Okay.
getting gaslit now?
Now show
Minions.
Minions, the new Minions movie. Okay, Minions and Monsters. Okay.
6.6.
Okay,
6.5.
no, rip a letterbox. help me.
Yeah.
3.3.
Ooh,
It's
yes,
about the
lower,
same.
It's lower. No, it's lower.
It's lower.
It's about the same.
I just feel like with a 5-star rating, you just don't get as much.
No, I disagree.
You know, you disagree?
Yeah. Because I think people have an over-reliance on the 7 out of 10. And I think like when you have a scale of 7 to 10, people rarely ever go like below 6.
Yes. Or at least in anime, yeah, definitely.
Like I think in movies too. No one is. I think most people aren't honest enough with themselves to tell you the difference between a 3 and a 5 out of 10.
Well,
in their eyes.
The thing is, if a movie leaves an impression on you, it's probably going to be at least a 7. You know, I think it's. I don't think. At least in the context of anime, I don't think the meme of like, oh, people don't rate things below a 7 is like paints the full picture. Because I think in reality, if it's not at least a 7, you probably would drop the show, or it's probably not going to be something you finish. Right? Because if it's a 5 out of 10, who the fuck is going to watch 12 episodes of a 5 out of 10?
But we need those people.
I did that and I got fucking burnt out.
Yeah, exactly.
We need people who are able to watch the whole thing and say 3 out of 10.
Yeah, see,
And
I did a service for all.
Yeah, and be able to like objectively tell you why, like what's good, what's bad.
Yeah.
But most people, because they like to feel like, you know, they know things. But we're often quite bad with this kind of, and we're I think as people, we're quite bad at forming criticism, like genuinely.
Well, when's the last time you watched a 5 out of 10 movie or less?
Ooh, that's a great question.
Because I can't remember the last time I watched a 5 out of 10 movie or less.
I've watched a couple of horror films that were like easily lower than 5.
Yeah, Long Legs for me was probably the last
Long Legs was like a 2 or a 3.
Long Legs, yeah. Long Legs was definitely
pretty
sort of-
three.
I think 2 or 3 is a bit harsh for Long Legs.
No.
Nah,
You think so?
I think at most like a light.
I
4.
only gave it a 3 because I liked the visuals and the way they like frame.
Cinematography was great.
Yeah, the cinematography of it, but everything else is pretty bad.
Horrendous.
War of the Worlds.
Yeah, that was definitely like a 2.
Well, I liked.
Yeah, but it's just like both these movies I watched for content.
Oh, you mean just like privately?
Yeah. Just like I don't really count these because I'm like, yeah, they're fucking part of Anime Club. You know, I have no choice but to watch them.
What did I watch? I watched a.
I need to open up my letterbox to see.
I don't catalog what I watch, which I probably should.
I started doing it recently, and it's actually been really, really good.
Really,
I opened up a letterbox, just so that I can get a better understanding of like if I remember watching it or not.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Because genuinely, I can't remember because I am the motherfucker who looks at ratings before I watch a movie.
There's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that at
You
all.
want to know if you're wasting your time.
Yeah, exactly. I want to
I
know.
think that's valid.
Yeah. I watch enough 5 out of 10s for my job and the anime film. I don't have that. I don't have time for to subject myself to that in other mediums as well.
I watched the newest Running Man.
I watched The Running Man too.
I
don't think it was a 5 out of 10. I think it was pretty good.
I didn't really like it.
You didn't like it?
But then again, I really like the original Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. So
Running Man is in which one?
the Stephen King.
Right.
Yeah.
Wait, no, I watched the other one. The
Which
other
one?
one that came out about this, right? Or is that the same one?
Well, there was 2. There was originally in the 80s, there was the one with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
No, I watched the one that came out also 2025.
Well, that'd be this one.
No, The Long Mile I watched. Is that what it's called?
The Long Mile? I don't know.
Long
The Long
Walk.
Walk.
I watched The Long Walk.
Oh, I didn't watch
That
this.
is a different story, correct?
Yes.
Okay, I thought they were the same. Sorry.
I don't know this one.
We didn't watch this one?
I didn't watch this one, no.
This is the long
6.7.
This is The Long Walk. This is the one where they have to it's like an event where someone from every state has to walk, and then if you go below I think 3 miles per hour, you get shot
Oh.
and you die.
So it's like a fucking...
Speed.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you have to
It's
keep
speed, but
walking.
on legs.
And then it's like whoever wins gets like a wish that comes true.
Oh no,
Like the
no,
government
no!
will help.
So Running Man is like a sci-fi where it's set in like a world where there's this TV reality show called The Running Man, and essentially one
He likes
person.
people about running and walking, doesn't he?
It's like a group of contestants that go on the show, and the whole aim is that you get like a cell phone and basic necessities, and you have to run away from the assassins for 30 days or however long it was, I believe, 90 days or something. And if you survive, then you win like the prize money. But the people who are like after you are like, you know, the top CIA operative, like fucking SWAT team and shit like that, and like
cool.
assassins and stuff.
Was it a good movie?
I look personally, I didn't mind this movie. I think the original 80s film was better. But yeah, it was decent. It was fine. It was good. Fucking Michael Cera's in this movie, weirdly.
I quite like him in most things he's in.
Yeah.
Is he good in it?
He was weird.
Oh.
As you could assume. I think he's in this movie anyway.
I don't see him.
Where the fuck is he? He definitely is in this movie. I know that.
Doesn't.
Why is he not showing up?
Where is he, Joey? Where is he?
Oh, well. Am I remembering
Wait,
this
can
correctly?
you scroll up, Kai? Maybe.
I swear he was in this movie.
Oh, it's by Edgar Wright.
Yeah. So it's shot really nicely. Yeah, Michael Cera is in this movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh man, I did rewatch.
You're a big rewatcher.
I am.
I'm a strict no rewatchers.
Really?
I do not rewatch things.
I rewatched Napoleon Dynamite yesterday.
No way.
Yeah. Aki was like, I kind of want to watch this again. And I was
Yeah.
like, all right, I'm kind of down.
I rewatched Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Oh, that's a great movie.
And yeah, because that just reminded me because I was like, what has Edgar
That
Wright
is a
been
good
up to
movie.
recently?
Yeah.
No, that's it's weird to think how much of an effect it had on like a generation of nerds, you know.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Napoleon Dynamite as well,
Same
right?
with Napoleon,
Like,
Dynamite, both like
the-
cult classics.
Yeah, like the fucking Vote for Pedro shirt was everywhere.
Yeah.
That movie's weird though.
That movie is really weird, but still very fun.
It's very funny, but the pacing is hard.
Yeah.
I remember like
It is a very MTV movie, though, to be fair. Like, it you know, if you've watched, like, Dude, Where's My Car and, like, those kinds of movies, like, it's, like, it's very... I don't want to use the word avant-garde, but it is very strange movies.
it's
Where
pretty avant-garde.
it's one of those movies you watch and I'm like, that was funny and that was cool, but what the fuck was the story? Or is there a story? I was like, I'm not too sure. It's just strange for the sake of strange, but also very funny.
Bro, you just like relighted my memories with Dude, Where's My Car?
Dude, I fucking love that movie.
I knew you'd love
It's
that.
such a
I
good movie.
feel like I've seen this movie, but I don't know.
Dude, Where's My Car?
It's like a stoner flick.
It
Yeah.
is a stoner flick.
Yeah. It's like the stoner flick.
Yeah.
From
Oh,
the
Ashton
2000s, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Great movie.
It's such a
Damn, it's so low. It's a 5.5 on
It is
Oh
a
my
IMDb.
god,
5.5,
it's the
man.
guy from American Pie. What's his name?
Sean William Scott, I think.
Yeah.
Sean William Scott.
I only know him as the fucking American Pie guy.
I
Yeah.
think he actually talked about this, where like being cast in American Pie just typecast him for the rest of his career.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, shit, I just played into that.
Yeah.
I mean that's kind of like every time he gets cast as a role, it is almost exactly the same role every single
I
time.
mean, he's probably the most memorable character in that series.
In American Pie?
I think so.
Yeah. For sure.
Do you think sometimes, you see actors try to beat their typecasting? Do you have to go through like the weirdest fucking cast to like beat that typecast?
Yeah, I mean, look at fucking Daniel Radcliffe. Like,
Yeah.
he's done a lot of very strange movies and like stage shows and shit like that. Like, he's very much trying to get out of that whole thing. Like,
yeah.
I don't know if it was immediately after Harry Potter or maybe during Harry Potter where, he did like Swiss Army Man and like...
That was after he was doing a lot of theater, I think, as Harry Potter was wrapping up.
Yeah.
He did like the
He also did, what's the one where he plays that like gay guy? Like the gay poet guy. It was a really good movie, but hold on.
I'm gonna
I'll
guess
find
that's not the Weird Al Yankovic biopic.
No, that was also good though. That was also good. What the fuck was the movie? I watched it a couple years ago and it was really good. Yeah, go down. Where is it? He was in Rick and Morty.
I guess
Bro,
so.
I'm not surprised he's showed up in Rick and Morty.
Go, yeah.
Guns
more.
Akimbo was the one, because a lot of memes of that one got made.
No, keep going. I'll know it when I see it.
Oh my god, he's done a lot of films.
Yeah.
I've just realized.
Kill Your Darlings. That movie.
I've just realized I just stopped following his career after Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he's not really had any, super famous hit movie since, really.
Yeah.
It's a shame, because I think he's quite a good actor.
I think he's
and
a
I've
great
really
actor,
enjoyed him
yeah.
in everything.
But I don't know. There's a part of me that maybe he much prefers that kind of more subtler, place in cinema, because he clearly doing all these films like Kill Your Darlings and Swiss
Yeah.
Army Man and all these very artsy films. You can tell he fucking enjoys the shit out of it, and
Yeah.
he is an actor's actor, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think after Harry Potter, he's like, I don't want to be in
I've
the
made my
limelight.
money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been in the limelight. I don't want to be in it anymore. Kind of deal.
some of the actors in Harry Potter that still do a lot of things I really enjoy. I remember I saw 2 movies with 2 Harry Potter actors that I thought were really good. Malfoy's dad is like really good in Death of Stalin.
First of all, I didn't know Malfoy's dad was an actor.
Like the character Malfoy in Harry Potter.
Yeah. Whatever that actor
What do
was.
you mean you didn't know he's an actor? He's in the fucking film. What do you mean?
Oh, I thought you meant like actual like Tom Felton's
the character,
dad.
the
I thought you meant
character.
Tom Felton's dad.
Yeah, he plays like General Zukov in Death of Stalin, which is a great film.
Oh.
Chris forced me to watch it, and I'm glad he did. And he plays like this,
That is such a Chris film.
and it's like a ridiculous film. It's really, really good.
Right.
And he plays this like army. He plays Zukov, the like amazing Russian general, and he gives him like a British northern accent, and it's just really funny. He's really good.
Oh, okay.
He's
swear
fantastic.
I've seen
in
him
it.
in something recently as well. Can you go to his top films?
Oh, he voices in Castlevania as the
Yeah, I
judge.
just saw that.
Oh, known for Harry Potter, Chamber of Secrets, Death of Stalin,
Death of
and
Stalin.
Mask. Fuck, none of these films.
And then I saw Malfoy in a horror film recently.
Tom Felton?
Tom Felton, yeah, Tom Felton. I saw him in. Can you go Tom Felton? It was the horror movie with the woman in the hotel, and like the people can't die.
But to be fair, Tom Felton is
They
one
will
of
kill
those
you, that's it.
actors that is very much still like openly very proud, or I guess like is trying to sell and
Yeah, that's
bank
one.
off of the whole thing of like, yeah, I was Draco Malfoy, because the other
You
main
think?
3 actors are kind of just like, yeah, I mean, we're past that now. You know, I don't want to like cling on to it forever. But Tom Felton is still just like, do you remember me as Draco Malfoy? And it's like, yeah, Tom, we know. What else have you been in though?
Why is it? It's only like horror movie. The only genre is horror movies where you'd willingly just go out and watch a 5 out of 10 film. You know, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of 5 out of 10 horror films.
Yeah,
That's why.
yeah. Every other genre, you're like, fuck this 5 out of 10.
Yeah.
I've watched a lot of 5 out of 10 horror films.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think out of all the genres, this is probably the most movies where it's like you get the 5 out of 10s
Yeah.
and you willingly sit through it.
I watched like a 1 out of 10 film. It was like The Mortician Assistant. It's like based on a game. I watched Exit 8 as well.
Yeah.
Oh, I
like-
watched that as well.
I
Did
liked
you like
Exit
it?
8 a lot.
Yeah.
That
it
is
was
such a
good.
good movie.
It
Yeah.
wasn't
really
really
well.
scary though.
No, it was,
No.
I liked the psychological aspect of
Yeah.
Exudates.
Cinematography was fantastic in that movie.
Yeah, yeah.
And now it makes me want to watch Backrooms because I've heard
I
mixed
watched
feelings about it.
I watched Obsession.
oh,
Oh,
no,
was that good?
It's very fucking
No, no
Yeah.
spoilers.
It's
I
I
very
really
fucking
want to
good.
watch
I'm,
it.
I'm, I'm
yeah.
watching. Wait, where did you watch it?
America.
Oh fuck, because it's just coming out in Japan this weekend.
They're still playing in America
shit.
right now, by the way.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna watch it in Japan.
Yeah,
but-
I definitely want to go watch
yeah,
that.
yeah. I'm very, very excited. I
Yeah.
guess when we watch it, we'll have an obsession discussion.
We're going to
as
talk
well.
about it because it's very good. And
Yeah.
I think we'll have a lot to talk about.
Hell yeah.
All right, next-
And I want to try and watch Backrooms too, so that we can
Yeah.
have the double horror.
The double YouTuber
Double
horror.
Yeah.
YouTube horror
No,
special.
we gotta finish it off with Iron Lung
Okay.
as
Oh,
well.
yeah, okay.
The triple YouTuber
Triple
horror.
YouTube horror.
Okay. Yeah, we can talk about that. That'll be fine.
That'll be a trash taste horror special.
Sure.
The triple YouTuber horror.
All right. Well, let us know your thoughts and opinions about Chainsmoker Cat of
Feels
Cosmic
like
Princess
that felt
Kaguya.
like a millennia ago.
Yeah,
Oh
that
my
was
God.
only
Doesn't
a
feel like
couple
the same
of hours ago.
episode.
No.
That was the same
I just
episode.
love hanging out with you guys.
Yeah, that was
Time just passes by so quickly when we're on the pod. So thank you so much for watching, guys. And hey, if you want to watch further content, then you can do so by going over to our Patreon, because every single week we have brand new Patreon exclusive content. Here's a clip of this week's one. Mudan, play a clip of it. Oh, that's a huge turd, by the way. Don't go and collect it.
先っぽだけ切れば全部いけるんや。
But hey, if you want to check that out and support the show, patreon.com/trashtaste. Also follow us on Twitter, send us some memes on the subreddit, and if you hate our face, listen to us on Spotify. And we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.